Well, it's not 100 degrees, so the breaker should be. Oh yeah, did you figure out the eighth fridge problem?
I didn't play with it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I was going to just unplug it.
Yep.
I moved everything to the other one, so
Yeah.
but we're not gonna need that tonight anyway, which is wonderful.
Yep.
Yeah,
it is the nicest it's been up here since we started doing this.
Yeah, it's been the nicest. Well, no, not since we started the studio
Yes.
in general.
Well, yes, because in the winter you had that thing too hot
Oh,
because you're thin-skinned and you get cold.
I do get cold. I'm kind of cold right now,
Oh my god, it's perfect.
You're wearing
in
no
here.
is.
clothes.
You're wearing nothing.
dude. Fair,
Harsh.
Kyle's like, I put on
Fair.
almost an entire shirt for this. All right.
dude. I didn't even cut this one. This you can purchase at loseasfastpodcast.com
Pre-cut.
as it is pre-cut. I don't have to do it for you, even though I like the way I do it better.
We got to find a way where like
It is a nice tank top though. I had mine on the boat a couple weeks ago.
like how George ripped off all the sleeves for shirts. We need to find a way for you to go Kyle cutoffs, and we sell
Yeah,
them for
they
an
would need
additional money.
to.
Ship them to my house. I'll cut
Yeah,
them and then
they
I'll
need
send
to
them to you.
ship them to us first.
Yeah, that's fine.
I am regretting my
If
choice.
people
of tank
want
top.
Kyle cut ones, I'll order a bunch to the house. I'll cut them and send them.
Yeah,
Ooh.
do that.
I do regret my choice of tank top though, because that's way better. I did the long logo.
Oh
And it's really small. Like
Right.
that is big and bold. You can see
Yeah,
it.
it's not a lot of space.
I
The,
like
the
this one.
long logo is like I it's fine. Like I took
I like
it
the
out of
material
package.
too.
And yeah, they're comfortable. I took it out of the package. I was like, that's little,
Yeah.
but it's I don't really care.
Because
I'm only gonna-
those, the logo has to be lower.
Yeah.
Because it's so deep that normally you get a little bit of the shoulder length for the long logo.
Right.
That you don't get on that because it's almost like
No, these are great. I
above
like
the
these.
belly.
the to-do list is still my favorite shirt.
That's a good one.
Kyle was explaining it to I think Josh
Josh. Yeah.
at the media challenge. He's like, Norm just put all the stuff that him and Dan do and crossed out everything that I do.
Yeah. Exactly what it was.
I don't know. The concert poster shirt is probably my new favorite one. now.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
We gotta
We'll talk
order. I
about
gotta-
that.
it's funny. I was
Yeah,
gonna
I gotta have you order some of those.
Yeah, we'll talk after.
Yeah.
I was
Just
gonna
give
take a
Simi
picture
lists.
of my actual closet and be like, this is why all the designs I make are for black t-shirts.
Yeah.
Because I had my closet open last night as I was putting my clothes away, and it's just 50 black
Yep.
t-shirts
Dude,
in one
I've
gray
started
one.
to like.
I-
I've started to mix a couple in. Like I have this one. I have the two like the 4th of July dog one, and then the dogs on the boat. When I was wearing that one the
Yeah.
other day, and I said to Steph, I was like, "Do you like? You appreciating the lack of the little bit less all black T-shirt?" She's like, "Actually, yeah." I'm like, "Okay."
Well, you know me, like I love khaki colored things.
Yeah.
So like I have a bunch of khaki shirts, but I prefer my all black ones because half of my khaki ones are totaled because I got something on it.
Dude, and it's
The
like
problem is
instantly.
just everything I design it with a black background in
Yeah.
mind.
Mhm.
So it's like when I take like the circle logo, like it kind of works on the khaki shirt, but you lose the white text.
Yeah.
I-
Especially like when we go to the track and
Oh
stuff.
my
like,
God, yeah.
The khaki one is definitely totaled from Pocono. Why I don't know, but there's like a grease mark on it. I'm like, I probably leaned on a tire
probably-
pack
yeah.
or something.
Or is when you're cooking.
Or like, yeah, you could have leaned on the table by
Yeah.
accident, and there might have been residual taco grease or something.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
or even just climbing up like the ladder on the back of the camper.
Right.
That thing's covered in
There's
road,
all the stuff
it's
that
in
we
road
do,
grime.
like just the hobbies we have, like
Yep.
working on our houses, working on our cars, going to the track. Like we don't do clean
No.
stuff.
even
Like,
even
just-
something you would think is clean.
Digging
Like
around
I
your
go,
garage.
we'll go play golf.
yeah.
I'll go to take my shoes off. We get back to the car, and I have like sand and dirt on
Yeah.
the bottoms of my legs from like
Yeah, 'cause
walking
we do
around.
fun shit.
Yeah.
So speaking of fun shit, great transition. Scumbag Steve, what do you got for the old off track?
Saturday.
Saturday,
Actually, Friday.
Friday,
Went home. After
Wow, that was cool.
hung out with my pup.
puppy.
Turned on the race. So that was pretty fun. Wife came home early from work, so we hung out, had a couple drinks, watched the shit show of the what was it? No, Xfinity
Truck.
truck. Yeah, truck. Yeah,
Xfinity's off.
clearly I watched it.
The O'Reilly race wasn't this weekend.
You drunk, Mr. Hurley?
Yeah, watched
they
the
were-
truck race. That was good.
Said his wife came home early. They were busy.
Yeah, and then
Scrapbooking,
scrapbooking, more like moving shit around again.
basket weaving. Is
Sounds fun.
that what they
Yeah.
call it these days? Moving shit around?
Yep.
Wow, I'm gonna get with the lingo.
I mean,
If you thrust hard
not
enough,
much.
stuff moves.
Moving some stuff around.
I almost spit out my water. That almost came out my nose. That was close.
I almost drowned.
Yeah. Saturday woke
Everybody's
up.
gonna laugh.
So did Steve.
That's actually how Kyle ruined his shirt at Pocono. Him and
Is that why
Ronan
he swam
were
to the butt?
moving stuff around inside the camper.
Yep.
Yeah.
there was some furniture moved inside the camper.
Yeah.
Saturday woke up early, went to Duxbury, and the wife paddleboarded. I kayaked around in
Yeah,
like
they
the
look fun.
marshes.
You don't have
Yeah.
you don't have the balance for paddleboard.
I was cursing your
Um,
name.
I don't mind it, but I just prefer the
I get you.
kayak
I get
more.
you.
I
Big,
don't know why.
big
Low
sit down
center
guy.
of gravity,
Big
you
sitting
can-
down guy.
Yeah.
Top speed's higher. You gotta.
I took like a
Them's the
5
rules.
second break and like sat down, took some water. I'm catching up on my
Yeah.
notifications. I click on Instagram. The first story I click on is you in a kayak. I was like, nope, that's enough. Toss my phone back on the bench.
Throws phone into bay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a kayak guy now. I don't know. Ever since I got it, like
I'm excited to get mine.
Friday, I went after work. I actually threw it in the back of the truck, went to the pond, like right down the street, paddled around for like an hour before the truck race.
Hell yeah.
So
As long as
good
you
exercise
don't,
too.
it's better than no exercise, which
As-
I've been doing.
yeah,
so
as
that's
long
something.
as you
yeah.
don't start fishing,
That's coming
because
soon,
I
though.
know, I know none of them watch this because they all listen in podcast form. I don't think they watch on YouTube. Fishing under the stairs is getting ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
The
we're
last
getting
like
into it.
3 episodes have been nothing but John talking about fishing.
Yeah,
Fishing
I
under the
mean,
stairs.
Like, holy shit,
I mean, I
guys.
do want to start fishing because there's literally so many like lakes and ponds around.
Oh,
my
yeah.
house.
Yeah, you
100%.
got a lot
Like,
of options.
So it's like, might as well. Like it's better than doing other dumb shit, like wasting my money on other stuff. Like,
Oh, fishing
I'd
can get
rather.
expensive.
I'd rather
Yeah.
pick up golf.
I can help you with that.
I mean, I've also been thinking about that one too.
I can
but
help both of you with
Yeah.
that. I can give you the first hits free.
Well, sounds like a good weekend.
Sounds like Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Sunday,
You got so many for free.
Big golf guy.
big golf guy, big pool party
Speaking
guy.
of which, I got to yell
Yeah.
at you still. Season's
Yeah.
coming to an end. We still haven't used
Oh
your
no,
free
fall's way
rounds.
better. Yeah,
true.
gotta use that.
Still got to use that.
Um,
That's I'm
Dude,
trying
we're
to
gonna do
get-
that in the fall. Have you out there?
100%. That's what I
In the
want to
fall?
do, but
Fuck
I need to like pencil. You need to have you pencil me in for like
Yeah.
October.
Schedule that.
Yeah, Sunday was just around the house day. Obviously I put in Discord between PC and Xbox. Comes to find out, didn't have the PC that I wanted there. Also found out that the PC was about 4 times the square footage as the Xbox, and I just don't have the room for it right now.
Yeah.
So once I find the room and I have somewhere to put it that's not going to get fucked up by dog fur and cat fur and all that stuff, like
Oh, my cat sits on my
I
PC.
don't want to put it on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like I want to have it up and like in a spot.
Do it once, do it
Well,
right.
Call me a
PC.
piece of shit, I guess.
A
'Cause
PC,
mine's
You
sitting
are a
on
like
the
piece
floor.
a desk and stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, literally all I have right now is like I'm working off of like a TV stand I bought at like Walmart with my steering wheel on.
I love
So,
Kyle's
like-
ring because I love that he has a place for the tower and everything. Like
Yeah.
mine's
Yeah.
just on the ground next to it. Like I don't have.
Th-
That's
I love
sick,
that
though.
setup.
That's a cool.
Your
setup.
computer's gonna explode.
It's fine.
yeah, I just
It's
couldn't.
been there for 5 years.
Yeah, I couldn't do that, so I just did the Xbox for now.
Scary.
Dude, I'm excited.
Yeah, I needed to get something
sure it's
because
clear.
the new NASCAR game
All the
and a
things.
lot of the stuff I wanted to be playing, like on like Game Pass and shit, is like X and S series only. So it's like,
So that's what
Yeah.
I did last year.
Time
I
for an
still had
upgrade.
my
Yeah.
old Xbox One, and I was looking. I was like, bored. I didn't touch it in years, and I was like, I'm gonna see what the new games. And yeah, everything was like,
dude,
gotta have the new one. And I'm like,
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I bought. Which Steph was giving me shit for it. She's like, we bought that last winter, and you used it for like a week, and you haven't touched it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, but in October, you're not gonna be able to get me off the fucking thing.
Yeah.
And then eventually, in 5 years, whenever GTA 6 comes out,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
gonna have
that
to peel
too.
me off the couch. And she's like,
Yeah.
all right, at least you got something to look forward to. I was like, that, I have what I need already.
Speaking of
That
NASCAR,
being said, if I buy an Xbox, are we gonna start like a Madden league?
I would, 100%.
I would
I'll
love to
try.
do that.
Big fan of, actually, I think the college football game is even
Whatever
cooler.
Dale Jr. and them are
They
doing,
do
I
college
would love
football.
to do that.
yeah, that'd be cool. I'm done.
Like, I don't watch football. I've always loved Madden.
Yeah. I would
And
do
I
either
was
one.
like sneaky good at it.
Yeah, Madden, or even, like I said, the college football one's really cool. I played last year's, and the visuals are sick. Like when you get into, they have all the individual school stadiums and like the traditions from the school, the chants. Like I forget what it was. I think it's like Michigan State or Michigan does. The whole crowd sings "Mr. Brightside."
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah.
I saw the clip of in the new game in 26, like the music cuts out, but the crowd is still going, and it has like when you're the visiting team to like a big stadium like a Michigan or an Alabama, like it has the I forget what it's called, but it's basically like the nerves.
Who does Rocky Top?
That's
one of the-
Tennessee.
That's
Tennessee? I'd be
yeah.
Tennessee.
But like
Song so
when
good.
you're a visiting team in one of those giant stadiums, and right, especially right at the start of the game, there's a thing at the top that says like crowd pulse, and you'll do like that view where you hit the button and it shows you where the passing lanes are. They're all jumbled around, and you can't, because it's supposed
Oh,
to be
that's
like
cool.
you're flustered and you
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
figure out
'cause,
what's
like,
going on.
The crowd's louder.
It's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
The game is so cool.
That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
That was my weekend.
Nice. Scumbag. Thank you very much for that.
You all right?
Norm?
You good?
No, I was
Smelling
I was
toast?
reading his name while looking at him. I'm on the race pick.
I
I don't know.
Norm, what do you got?
Jared, I don't know if the NASCAR game is cross-platform. I don't think so off the bat. I bet you that'll be a next year thing.
I'll double check.
I question that because it's iRacing and this is their first go at a real console game. They've made
Yeah.
a couple half-assed one.
Like
So
they
I
had the
would,
dirt racing game.
I would doubt it's immediately cross-platform.
Yeah, I
'cause
doubt
feel
it.
like that's a big hurdle.
Yeah,
But I'd be down with it if it was. I probably will get an Xbox.
I'm a big.
I'm gonna be looking soon. I imagine they're still like $500, right?
for the nice one.
Yep.
Yeah, for the
Scumbag,
what'd you get?
500?
I bought like the 1 terabyte.
That's
like,
what I have. The X,
Yeah.
the white
It was-
one.
No, black one.
I think so. Oh, maybe I didn't get the 1 terabyte. I think I got the next one
Because
down.
they do have the 1 terabyte with no
Disc.
like digital only, which maybe this is the one you got.
Mine is digital only. Maybe that's
Yeah,
what I got.
I got the
yeah.
one with the disc.
Oh, like it doesn't take a disc.
It
at
doesn't
all.
have a disc at
Yeah.
all, but I didn't care.
What are you ever
Yeah.
gonna buy with a disc?
Yeah.
What do you got for the folks?
I'll probably buy a 2 terabyte one just because Grand Theft Auto is probably gonna be 1.5
Oh, yeah.
terabytes
That's gonna
alone.
be a lot. I forgot about that.
Guaranteed.
I didn't do too much. I did pretty much all of my errands and stuff on Saturday
Nice.
before the race because I had the morning to kill. And then got home, did everything I needed to do to watch the race, enjoyed that. And then Sunday, we just did family stuff late afternoon. My
Nice.
sister's, I don't know, 80th birthday, however old she is. Then we went to Cracker Barrel.
Oh,
God's food.
someday.
Golly, love
Yeah,
Someday.
that.
we got to get you there, man.
I know.
I wish it was closer to Loudon because I would drag you there like Thursday night.
Not close.
It's
on
a
its
40-minute
way.
ride. It's on
Yeah.
your way. You're gonna go past it, but it's probably from the track, probably a 40-minute ride. It's not like
Yeah.
right around the corner.
But if I'm on the way to the track, I'm not gonna want to stop.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna
No,
want
that
to
would
get
be
to the
more
lot.
like an on the way home type deal.
yeah.
Like that'd be a good dinner after the race, but
Well, I got the kids, so they'll be.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Probably
that's right. You're gonna have the whole.
toast.
You're gonna have the whole crew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
My
forgot
niece
all
and
about
nephew.
that. Speaking of Loudon and
He is
yes,
so hyped.
did you see what Mr. Scothen said?
No.
His dad is coming to stay with him in the camper on Saturday
Oh,
night. So
hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna get drunk with Mr. Scothen.
Fuck yeah.
I'm so excited.
Love that. Nothing else, Norm?
no, nothing exciting.
Dan, what do you got?
Too much. Now you get into the people that did too much this weekend category.
Oh,
Yours is worse.
Don't
though.
worry, mine's short.
Well, I'm saying yours is worse.
Not
but-
what I heard.
You heard wrong.
So last Tuesday we got the dumpster delivered to the house, and it has
Great.
been
Your neighbor's probably like, great, another fucking Volkswagen in the driveway.
pretty much.
Boom, roasted.
Yeah, so we started out by cleaning out the garage, which actually went better than expected. It's actually nice to see way less crap in there.
Yeah.
Wednesday ended up in urgent care. I don't know how it happened. I got like an ear infection. I haven't had one of those since I was a child. I was at work on Tuesday,
Get them
and
twice a year.
I literally, it felt like this, like how you have the earmuff on. It felt
Yeah.
like I had one on. I
Oh,
couldn't hear
I
out of
get
my
them
left
twice a
ear.
year.
Yeah.
Still.
Couldn't hear out of my left ear. I had a splitting headache, and I'm like, finally, Steph's like, just go to urgent care, and I ended up getting like antibiotics, whatever. Fast forward to the weekend or Friday night, we started on the worst part of the dumpstering, which was the basement. So when we moved into the house, I've said it on here, it was my wife's grandparents' house. We cleaned out as much of their stuff as we could to live in the house and not see any of it. The basement was kind of one of those.
Catch all.
We'll get
out
to
of sight,
it.
out of mind.
We'll get to it
Yeah, and the
someday.
basement's pretty gross too, because didn't you guys have leaks and stuff?
Oh yeah,
over
it's a
the
dirt
years?
floor basement. Like
Yeah.
there's been feet of water down there before. So it was just like, we'll get to it when we get to it. Whatever. Well, we have to get to it. So
Yep.
that 30-yard dumpster is probably 2/3 not even our crap.
Yeah.
I mean, mason jars. We found canned pickles, like in a mason jar. They're probably 40 years old.
Oh.
Yeah. I was like, we get drunk off pickles. I felt bad.
Yeah, there's a moonshine at this
I
point.
felt bad throwing like tools away and stuff, but at what point do you need 50 adjustable wrenches from 1975? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I don't need all her grandfather had multiples upon multiples of everything. And I'm like, I just don't even need, we saved like a couple of them that had,
Jared, I'll check. I'll let you know.
yeah. Her like great grandfather had some tools down there that had his name engraved on them. Like we saved those for her mom. Like those are kind of cool, but
Yeah.
some-
Jared in the chat. It's the turn 1 CE,
C.
like
It's
row
it's
50.
is it C? I thought it was G. I think it's Concord G.
Is it-
row 50?
Isn't it like road like 26 or something?
No, that was the first year.
CE
First year.
and then up to row 50.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Ish.
So Saturday morning, we started Friday night. Basically went till dark. I mean, back and forth,
Yeah.
down the bulkhead, up the bulkhead, just carrying shit out. It's all like dangerous. Like was it Wednesday night? My sister-in-law showed up and they bagged a bunch of stuff in the basement. Well, no one told me like what was in the bags. I pick one bag up. I'm like, something just stabbed me in the back, and I'm carrying it out. I put the bag down in front of the dumpster. I look, there's like chisels and nails and screwdrivers sticking out of the bag. And
God.
I'm like, oh, cool. I just stabbed myself with like rusty
And I'm
nails.
tetanus.
These could have gone in a bucket.
Yeah. And then so she came, or we did a bunch Friday night. Saturday morning, this one killed me. We had a lawnmower downstairs, push lawnmower. Never used it. It's been down there for God knows how long. Thing was relatively new, but it's been in like as I said, the basement has flooded. So I have no idea if it runs. Never tried. Don't care. Threw it up on Facebook Marketplace for free. This man, some old dude, must have been at 10 p.m. on Friday night just hitting refresh on Facebook Marketplace for free lawnmowers because 30 seconds after the ad got published, hey, when can I come pick it up? He wanted to come get it that night.
Go ahead.
It's like, brother, it is 10 something on a Friday night. I'm like, we're around all day tomorrow. He's like, all right, cool.
Leave it at the end of the driveway. Come
Dude
get it right now.
shows up.
Right? Yeah.
Dude shows up a half hour before he says he was. I'm like, for Christ's sake.
I like him.
And then so I throw.
It's probably like me. He was up at 6.
Yeah. He's like, I just like tinkering with these things. I'm like, all right, dude, it's all yours. Fucking get it out of my hair. I don't care.
Cool.
And then our listener, Ed Cash, he comes over because I had 2020 set up the ice rink in my backyard.
Yep.
And that's all been sitting in the basement. So
Well, Facebook was feeding me everything that you were putting up for
Yeah.
sale, so I saw all the shit going up.
Yeah, you need to stock Silverado exhaust. No
I
bites
saw
on
that.
that. No bites on that
It's in
yet.
good shape.
Yeah.
Saw it on the ad.
Yeah, stock exhaust off of 2016
$100?
Silverado.
That one was off my that's off my Sierra. That was
Yeah.
off the great. I put it up for $100 just to see. I'm about to put it for free just to get the fuck out of my life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come over there and just start cutting all like the straight sections out of it, like spare pipe.
I mean,
spare pipe.
you want it? Take it.
No.
Okay.
I
That
need-
fire sale. Come back.
Actually, how's the muffler on it? 'Cause
brand new.
mine's fucked.
I don't know if it's brand new, but so Ed came over and got the rink, which man, the stack of plywood for the boards was that tall.
Yeah.
So it's just trip after trip, and that was Saturday. It's getting hotter
Did you build
and
that?
hotter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I bought it from some dude, but all it is there's brackets that you
Yeah.
buy, and then you get 2 foot by 8 foot sheets. You cut 4-footers down to 2 feet, and then you just make
You
the
kind of
boards.
just like find somebody's schematics online. and
Basically,
just
yeah.
Duplicate it.
So he came and picked that up. His kid is hyped, and Ed had apparently to explain to him that it's going to be a while. Water doesn't freeze in August. Like, relax.
Yeah.
So he's hyped about that. And then the rest of the day, Saturday, we went after it until the basement was damn near. I mean, it's pretty much empty. There's some questionable.
Is there a graphic over my head?
Yeah.
Why?
Coming to green?
Oh, is it covering me?
No.
No.
Oh.
Why?
Taylor just texted me. Said, get that big graphic away from your head.
Shut up, Taylor. I love you.
Anyway,
Fine.
Slightly
Um,
touching your noggin.
There's now some questionable. All that's really left down there
you
is
can move them.
questionable
I am right now.
liquids of unknown origin.
Ooh.
I mean, you're talking ancient, bug and tar remover and
Oh, right
and
in the dumpster.
that's Steph's like, you're not supposed to. And then her mom was like, put it in a black bag, throw it in the dumpster. So she was actually I was talking to her earlier, and she's like, I might do that while you're gone
See,
tonight.
there's
I'm
a
like,
thing
just do
now. I don't think you can throw away lithium batteries.
it. No.
Yeah, we got like some.
You're supposed
like,
to recycle.
But
mass
there's, like-
email at work.
Yep.
Don't throw lithium
Yeah.
batteries in the trash.
They go thermal and you. But like, there's like old oil lamps down there that still have fucking oil. I mean, I
Yeah.
told her, I'm like, most of that shit's probably not even flammable anymore. It's probably varnish at this point.
Kyle needs that oil to
I know.
power his house.
Kyle,
So
do you have
we-
any whale blubber?
so
kicking
we
around?
I
hit
just
it.
refilled it. That's why
Yeah.
we're fine.
We basically hit it until we couldn't anymore on Saturday, and then yesterday we actually went and played golf in the morning just to do something else because it was like we've been
Sounds like a nice time.
we've been in packing and throwing mode for the last however long.
Oh, yeah. a lot.
We did get our closing date today, so
Which is?
the 12th.
Nice.
So that's on a
Congrats.
Friday. So then that weekend is going to be like,
Of September.
yeah,
You'll
Coming
never
up.
forget that date.
nope. So we're just going to get everything over. Whatever we can. It's not one of
Almost
the
mine.
situations
September
where
7th was mine.
it's not one of the situations where we have to be out the next day.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like, let's get everything over there as we can. And then it's like, love you, Taylor. I miss you. Yeah. And spent a whole bunch of money on furniture on Saturday night. After we finished doing the basement shit, she's like, I don't know. I'm kind of like energized. I'm going to take a shower and you want to go like look at stuff? I'm like, oh, I know where this is going. So
Did you order stuff for the new house?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Got a new mattress.
Nice.
Got went with the old, she's been getting ads for him and we went and tried it out. The old Sleep Number.
Yeah.
Never tried one. I've always been afraid of it because I'm always like, I'm the type that will always wonder if I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Like my number is 40. What does 45 feel like? though? That's why I've never wanted one. Well, we go
42.
Yeah,
go
what are
try
you doing
it
with
out.
your old mattress, dude?
There's already a hole cut in it. Sorry.
Damn it. For what?
Dude,
Actually,
you got-
Frankie did chew a hole in it.
It's pre-cut for you.
Yeah. So we go look at it. I didn't realize that they're all like smart now. There's actually like,
Yeah.
You can set it up to if it detects that you're like being restless and not sleeping, it'll adjust to what it thinks you need. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of fucking sick.
That's cool.
Like, and like Steph said, the good thing about it is, you buy a mattress, you lay down it in the store, it feels great. You might get it home and 6 months later, you're like, man, this thing sucks, and you're stuck with it. Like you just spent fucking thousands of dollars on something that sucks. This, you can play with it. If your body changes, if I get fatter or skinnier, which probably fatter, like I could change it, or you get hurt at work and you might need a little more support or something. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And we grabbed we got a couch for upstairs and a bedroom set.
Nice.
So it was a quick, easy way to spend a lot of money on a Saturday afternoon.
Yep, that's a good way to.
Good thing is
Yeah.
everyone's got Labor Day sales going on right now.
Yeah,
so
I'm
that
sure
was
that-
kind of
that's true.
I'm sure that bed was
That's true.
real cheap.
Oh
No,
no,
no.
it was.
That's got to be a 3
No,
3,
3,
3
for just the mattress,
maybe
right?
7.
Well, I know that. Put it this way: the base,
$100?
the base was like 2.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about the mattress.
the mattress
itself.
carry the 3, like 3 or 4 or
Yeah,
5
yeah.
or 6 maybe.
Yeah.
Fucking
Then the
nuts,
adjustable
3 or
frame
4 or
is big.
5
I think the
or
whole
6,
thing
you
was
said?
about. I think the whole kit and caboodle was touching 8.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
but I mean,
But
it's crazy.
That's where
But
you spend a third of your life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Your boy likes to sleep.
Yeah.
that's why, like the couch downstairs, one in the living room, that thing is about the same.
Yeah,
but it's awesome.
yeah. And then we of
And we
course
spent a ton of time on it.
we picked
Yeah.
a couch that we like a couple weeks ago, and we went to like Ashley Furniture. Like literally a week and a half ago, we go there, look at it, like, oh, this one's sick. That's the one. We go back fucking Saturday. Can't find it anywhere. They've changed the store completely in a week. And the chick that's you go furniture shopping, they just follow you around like a used car salesman.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
So we're like, hey, this couch was here. She goes, yeah, they completely changed the store like 3 days ago. They do it every like 5 days. I hate it. I can't find anything. So
You're
we
being
ask her.
summoned.
We
by the
ask
way.
her, huh?
You're
Oh,
being-
no, that's him.
Uncle Norm is.
Uncle Norm is. So she goes,
That's
she's-
the pay attention to me, Pa.
we have her
pet him.
go look. I'm petting him. We have her go look. They discontinued it in a week. And,
Of
they had already sold the floor model. So but we actually ended up finding one that was better, a little more comfortable. Your boy's back in the recliner game.
Nice.
Power recliner.
All right.
It's just the sofa for upstairs. It's literally big enough to put 2 people on, but it's, we're going to be downstairs a lot too. So, and then, the whole bedroom set. We've never actually had a proper bedroom set. So she's all excited because
I haven't either.
we've had like the bed at our house now is just an adjustable base that we got for free with the mattress that we got at like Mattress fucking Depot, wherever the hell we got it from.
Yeah.
And then like IKEA fucking nightstands and shit. So she's
Our
like,
bedside tables are like leftovers from my mother-in-law's
yeah,
that my wife had at her apartment, and they're like the perfect size and the perfect shape and stuff. Like they're kind of beat, but like they haven't been a priority because they
Yep.
kind of match. It's like, we'll get to
yeah,
them
she's all
eventually.
excited because we've never had like we have a headboard on our bed, but it's not actually bolted to the bed. It's just kind of leaning against the wall. We never got
Yeah.
to the point of attaching it to anything.
Yeah.
So she's all excited to have like a proper bedroom set.
Yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that was fun. Now it's we get done. They're like, oh, the couch is about what they say, 4 to 10 weeks out. I'm like, that's a fucking window. Like,
Yeah.
excuse me?
1 to 2.5 months.
Yeah. So we'll see
Okay.
there, but it's getting real now. Now it's definitely
Yeah,
it's starting
coming
to,
up.
now that we got a
Coming
date.
up.
Now it's thrash time, and it's going to be right in the middle of everything. Like
Of
we're
course
going
it
to
is.
move in the week before Loudon. Literally, when I'm supposed to bring the camper up there, which I'm going to,
Yeah.
and then be moving. I'm going to drive the camper up there, park it, drive back home, then drive multiple trips 15 minutes from the camper. It's going to
Yep.
be
It's gonna suck.
it's going to be a train wreck.
And you're
Oh,
gonna be like, I just want to be
Camper
over there.
going straight from the track to the new house.
after, yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of the nice thing, like being 15 minutes from the track. Steph was like, on Saturday when you guys are doing your media stuff, I'm not stuck in the fucking camper all day. Like, maybe I'll go home, hang out at the house.
Yeah.
While we're farting around in the garage all day when she's normally sitting in the camper for 6-7 hours.
Yeah. Should just go home.
I was going to ask you about
Yeah.
that because your schedule's going to be weird this year. You might not see cup practice
Why?
because it's at like 4. It's
No,
the
I
last
usually go
thing-
home around dinner time.
No, you usually go home halfway through the Xfinity race.
Yeah, which is usually like 3 or 4.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, because the schedule's weird this year. It's like the truck race is at like noon, and then cup practice and qualifying
It's after, yeah.
starts at like 4. And I was
Yeah,
like,
that's
I'm
weird.
like, Kyle's going to be like
Well, cup,
stressing.
and by that they're probably gonna start at 6 because the truck race is probably gonna be a shit show.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a playoff race.
That's
Yeah,
a
playoff cutoff race.
Cutoff
Yeah.
race.
Cool. Well,
Yeah,
More
it's
to come.
life's
More to
about
come.
to get train wrecky here for the next couple weeks.
sure is. I had fun.
Speaking of train wrecks,
Speaking of train wrecks,
Speaking of train wrecks,
how those
I-
arms feeling?
not great.
Kyle also wants to buy a new house.
Yep, this place is going to be the death of me, but the party continues. Yeah, so I've had a drainage problem really since I bought the house that I've been slowly fixing.
Is it Peroni's?
No, unfortunately, the water just goes straight in. Yeah, so far side on my second garage, I should say, the
Ooh.
water comes rushing down the driveway, and some of the gutters feed off that far side, and there was a pipe beside the garage that went beside the garage, behind the garage, all the way down the backyard. It's about 80 feet, 76 feet long, give or take. That pipe drained all the water, and it progressively like did less and less.
Mhm.
Obviously, it was old. They probably put it in when they built the garage in the 80s. So like, yeah, it filled with dirt and junk and whatever over the years. I tried to snake it a bunch of times. I put an adapter on the leaf blower, tried to blast it out. No luck. So it was time to dig it out. So I had to dig and dig and dig and dig and dig and dig to get it out. My house was built after after the world was formed because this land didn't exist. So this is all fill.
So, as is all of Boston, if you're not.
Yeah, especially this section of the neighborhood. And Phil in the 80s, Lord knows what was in it. There was concrete boulders and rocks, basketball size rocks, and so many of them. So
I'm starting to understand why when you see people with the signs in front of their house, it's like clean fill wanted. I'm like, I get it. They just want dirt.
Oh, I get it now.
They just want dirt. They don't want your shit.
I'll take rocks like the size of a tennis ball,
Yep.
but I was getting stuff the size of volleyballs and I don't know, 60, 70 of them across that length of digging. So I started a little bit on Friday morning, probably between 7:30 and 10. I did a bunch of digging. I did a bunch of work shit, and then I wrapped up early afternoon and kept digging until 7 o'clock Friday night.
You walk by Kyle's house on Friday night, you hear, Master got me working from behind the house.
Literally, all you hear is ting, 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 ting.
Son of a bitch!
Because I got, the typical pickaxe.
Yeah.
So I'm swinging with that to try to get and build the channel. And I also have a tiller, rototiller,
Yes. I saw
attachment,
that in the pictures.
which totaled it twice. Blew the pins off of it multiple
That's
times
what
because they would hit a rock.
Shear pins like a snowblower?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it would ping and launch. I have a welt on my hip from when I hit one rock and it shot the motor into my hip.
Oh.
So I took the gas tank full speed, full bore, hits a rock, just slams into my hip. So it's a welt like that. I did probably 6-7 hours on Saturday of digging and probably another 4 or 5 hours on Sunday.
Our Photoshop friends need to, we need the video of like the guy hitting railroad ties in with Kyle's face on it.
Dude, the worst, like obviously it's all rocks. So I'm trying to break it up and get the rocks and at least find the rocks so I can prime out with the crowbar. And like, I got 55 freaking tools out there. And like in Little League, when you hit the ball wrong, hit the bat wrong, and you just get the ting,
You get the
and it goes through your
sting.
hands
Yep.
and it numbs your hands. That was every other swing.
The early season Little League practices when it was like
Cold.
45, 50 degrees out and you'd
Yeah.
hit the tip of the metal bat with the ball and it would reverberate through
Yeah.
your entire body.
That was over and over and
Oh.
over and over for 3 days. Because I would swing and hit a rock square,
Yep.
and that pickaxe would go nowhere. And it's a 10-pound pickaxe. So
Yep.
it's a lot of weight.
Yeah.
So that was not fun, but got it fully functioning in time for the end of the day yesterday, Sunday night. And then we get a big storm last night. I showed Dan the video.
It
and
worked.
that thing is cranking.
She's drinking.
The pipe's 76 feet long total. So, I mean, I did it right. Like, I compounded them together at every joint. I put a clean out catch right at the turn so I could unscrew it and have access to either direction if I ever get a clog. I pitched it perfectly. I measured it. Like, it's as good as it's going to get. And that thing was cranking last night. It's a 4-inch pipe. There was about, what would you say, a 1/2 inch maybe at the top
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
And that thing was ripping.
Chain-
I went
chain-
around the corner to check it coming out the other end, and it is launching out the
Yeah.
back of the pipe, fucking 4 feet past the pipe, full speed. I'm like, all right, it's doing its
Sick.
job. So,
Block a chain gang Kyle working for his master.
dude, really, it was brutal. So, obviously, pulling that many rocks out, there wasn't enough dirt to put back in the hole and fill it. So, there's a good amount of the pipe exposed, which you saw. So I still have to fill a bunch.
Carter Upley wild that Kyle's complaining considering he helped work on the original railroad.
So yeah, that was backbreaking work literally all weekend. Yeah, didn't have much time to do a lot other than that. Went out to eat with the wife a couple times because I was not in the mood for cooking at all, and she helped a bunch too, which was great. So yeah, we got it working. And then today had a company come in and redid all the insulation in the house.
Oh, that was today?
Yep. So that all got done today, which should absolutely help with the heating and cooling in the house.
It is much nicer in here, although it does help
When you
that
say
it is
redid all the insulation, what do you mean?
probably put
So
new
all
shit
the
in.
insulation in the attic, the roll in like fiberglass stuff.
Yeah.
I think before they replaced this roof, at one point there was a leak up there because a lot of that insulation was
Moist.
smoked. And that central air system that I replaced was also leaking up there. So like a lot of that insulation was not working. So they took all of the old rolled up fiberglass stuff and did blow-in insulation up there. So cleaned it all out, did new baffles for the rafters. So it's got like a better ventilation and all new insulation.
Could have used some of that shit when I was building my boat.
Yeah, probably. So yeah, busy. Nothing but house stuff. The party
As
continues.
usual.
Yeah. So thankfully, when the porch project and the deck project are done,
It'll be just in time for winter.
as soon as like the fall hits, I can't wait to mail it in.
You just reminded me though with your pins flying out content that I have to broke the shear pins on my snowblower like 2 winters ago and never fixed them.
Yeah.
But now I no longer have a plow and I have a driveway that's perfect for a snowblower, so I have to fix that.
Got to fix that.
Fix that before winter.
Yeah. So yeah, my hands are numb. They felt like static for the last 3 days. They still do.
Yeah, that'll get you.
So, and I'd also just realized that after the guys finished, they did a great job cleaning up and left. It was awesome. And I'm like, I cut my nails because they were all full of dirt and shit and super long. So I cut half of them, and then the guy came back to inspect.
Forgot to do the other ones.
He came back to inspect when I was in the middle of it. So now I have half cut hands. Just realized that.
Got that handful of coke nails.
One side, really dirty stuff. But anyway, that's all I got.
Kyle does blue collar work for 1 weekend. I need a frickin' manicure.
No one can
Oh,
ever
yeah,
call
then-
me lazy. That's
and then,
for sure.
Yeah, and then to stack on with the busyness in my life, then we're going camping on Wednesday. So now it's like, oh wait, we have to get the camper ready too. Idiot.
I wish I had time to do fun stuff.
Choices.
Yeah.
Someday.
I had nothing to do with this. This was my wife and sister-in-law planning while we were out on the boat like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
We should do something this summer. I kind of completely forgot about it. And now it's
it'll be fun. Be a
Yeah,
good
we're just
time.
going
My
up north.
fucking family planned a trip to Canopy Lake tomorrow and didn't tell me about it.
What?
Oh, nice.
Oh, that sucks.
We went
On
out to eat
Tuesday,
yesterday
too.
and they were talking about my dad. All of a sudden, dude, he's just Mr. Mom. He's like picking everyone's outfits because he wants everyone to match outfits.
What, are you
for
going to
Canopy
Disney?
Lake.
Hell yeah.
Because
What are you, Dan?
He's my nephew wanted to go, and
hate the player,
apparently
hate the
my
game.
nephew is currently he's I don't know 4 years old, 5 years old, something like that. He's obsessed with camouflage right now for some reason. Like anything camouflage, he needs it. So my dad's like,
Like I'm already.
Wyatt wants to go to Canopy Lake, so we're going to Canopy Lake. And we're all going to wear camouflage. Wyatt's going to freak out. He's going to love every second of it. I was like,
Hell yeah.
the hell are you guys going to Canopy Lake? Tuesday. I was like,
What were you going to tell me?
Yeah, TFTI.
TFTI. And yet my sister's like, oh, can you get the day off? I was like,
Not now.
It's
48
Monday.
hours in advance. She's like, just call out. I'm like, I'm not fucking calling out
I mean,
to go to Canopy Lake.
I did just tell so my boss is gone for 2 months. I waited until he left to tell the office that I'm not coming to work this week.
Nice.
They're like, nice, have fun.
Cool.
See you later.
Cool. Well, that's about it. Shall we have a
That's
show?
it.
I suppose.
Let's
Do it.
let's
Do we have to?
fucking do this. Oh, sorry, that was last year.
Is Kyle Busch here?
Oh, weapon.
Doot doot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet another episode of the Lucis Fast Podcast, your podcast home for all things NASCAR and some things not. I am the two-time Media Challenge winner, Kyle Belcher, joined by Daniel Walker.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
It's too damn bad. Keep digging. Nor Belcher.
My shiny teeth in me, shiny teeth, shiny teeth.
And on the ones and twos, the beloved first name scumbag, last name Steve.
I stayed in my seat today.
So
On to-
far.
On today's episode, we will recap some NASCAR news, talk about the weekend at Richmond, answer some questions, have some fun. But before we can do anything
No.
of the sort, Dan needs to pay the bill. So would you do that, sir? Please and thank you.
Nope.
Okay.
We're still living off your winnings.
Damn right.
Brought to you this week and every other week by the Revival Motoring Network and us, the Lucis Fast Podcast. This is a special one this week, so make sure you listen. I was hoping he did. He's usually really good on the buttons. There you go. That's not the one I was looking
I
for.
don't know. What were we looking for?
I don't know. I said
I don't
make
know,
sure you
man.
listen.
That was a bad setup. I don't
Yeah,
really
you
know
didn't, you
It
didn't really
was,
give
but-
me much.
Kyle normally just punches buttons no matter what I say, so that's why I gave him the pause. There you go. That's the one. Nope.
Dan loves that one.
Maybe the button was just hard to find.
Noom, 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 noom.
Oh, I don't know which one you want. So
No,
I'm
you're
gonna keep
good.
hitting
You
them.
can just stop. I listened back to some of last week's, and there are times where you just, I don't think you know what to say, so you're just like, fuck it, buttons.
Yeah.
You're like the lizard. Lizard.
Oh,
Can we put that
we
on
need
the
a lizard
soundboard?
button now.
Somebody send me the sound. I'll edit.
So head on over to lucisfastpodcast.com. Very special this week because as we told you last week to keep
What?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Should have keep
I
me
am
up
going
better.
to
Do it.
fist
All right,
you.
I'm done.
I'm going to fist you.
Turn
But-
me into a puppet.
oh, you're gonna be Kermit. You're always flailing his arms around. That's gonna be you.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Norm's mad because we haven't gotten to his part yet.
No, I'm just zoned out.
Sleepy. If you
Wait
go to
until right after race picks, and I'll be back in the podcast.
lucisfastpodcast.com, you can go get yourself some merch.
What kind of merch, Dan?
Well, there's fanny packs that Kyle forgets to hit fulfill on so people don't get them in time for the
Yo,
race.
that's totally my fault. I'm sorry. But everybody else that ordered this weekend, I fulfilled in less than like 3 minutes.
Attaboy.
Also, why do you need to fulfill it?
I hate that. That's kind of dumb.
Drives me nuts.
It's
Yeah.
It's a third party website.
You'd
Be
think-
the party that takes care of the website.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything. But last week we dropped what Norm so affectionately called our summer drop because we're now a fashion company.
Yeah.
It's midsummer.
Midsummer. So
Oh, I could
Norm,
have called it the midsummer drop. Get a bunch of stage nerds to get involved.
All
I like
right.
it.
Norm was cooking last week.
Oh my God.
The last
dude.
couple
Yeah.
weeks.
Fire.
So we got, what do we got? The concert T-shirt, which is my personal favorite.
Yep.
Love that graphic. That
Yeah.
graphic is sick.
The Speedway, not associated with any specific one.
Nope, it is
T-shirt.
not, has nothing to do with any speedway. Norm just really likes flags.
Yeah, just a couple flags.
Couple flags.
Yeah, it's every flag that could be used in a race.
Yeah,
Yeah.
strategically placed over a logo with a certain font.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
weird.
Keep digging.
Our logo.
Yeah, keep digging. Sizzler's fast right on it.
And then what are we calling the other one? The gray? Just gray?
Yeah, the gray shirt, the LIF stripe shirt,
That was cool. Like, you didn't even show
yeah,
us
that
that one.
hat-
LIF
dope.
long shirt.
You
just
didn't
to
even
change
show
it up.
us those. You just threw those on there. I was like, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even
Hondo,
warn
big
me.
fan
I'm
of
trying
that
to
one.
fire up a reel real quick. Just
It
dropped
was-
it on us too.
A little too quick.
Stop. You're fine. He's being very particular
Yeah,
about that
you're
one
fine.
black line.
No, the reel.
Because
It,
I
like,
want
it
people to
kinda
go look.
Flash through it
Yeah,
too
the
fast.
reel's way too quick.
Yeah,
I was going to say that.
Yeah, I want to make people go look.
Oh, okay. I get it. Leave a little mystery.
Yeah. The funny thing is I made that whole thing and it was double the length. And then I just sped the whole thing up. I'm like, just go to the website and go look.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're
Here's a
doing
whole
there.
bunch of shit. Go find out.
Yeah, so Norm killed it. These are probably his best work yet. Like I said
Oh,
last week, and
100%.
now you've
Low
all
bar.
seen it. Now, oh, shut up. Now you've all seen it, and now you can go buy it. So go check it out. I know he's
Yeah, do
got some with like the logo on the front pocket, with the big logo, with the big print on the back. He's got some with just the print on the front.
Yeah, click into them. You got to click in and find out.
Yep. There's ladies versions.
Yeah.
We got all of
Yeah.
them. So go check
your
that
mom one.
out.
New hat.
This is normally where I bring up ways you can help us non-monetarily.
Yeah.
But we have no new Apple reviews, which is not a surprise
That's unfortunate.
because y'all slacking. We have no Spotify comments on last week's episode.
That's awful.
That's awful.
So
I'm a
just
little
help
upset.
us out monetarily, I guess.
Yeah, if you guys don't,
If you guys don't want to do the free shit, It's going to start costing you.
Go buy a shirt.
Buy shirts. We make roughly $6 on every single one of those some bitches.
Yeah, it's enough to get a
Even less if they're double printed because holy fuck, they're expensive.
we can get
Yeah, we don't really make much.
we can get 2 Red Bulls for that if they're having a sale.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Somebody
Dude,
put a comment in 2 hours ago.
Did you see-
Never mind. Hold on. Just erase that whole thing.
Did you see that
Record
Mark III
scratch.
giveaway?
What?
Did you see that Mark III giveaway
Which
car?
one?
So they did the
No.
white one, and now they're doing a truck or something.
Maybe. Yeah.
The T-shirts to get entered, that typical stuff. $50 a T-shirt.
What?
It's like, get out of here.
Ugh.
That's like a sweatshirt.
Yeah,
Are they
ours.
hand woven?
Yeah, right. We make less, so you just wear our brand.
Yep. I would like to take back everything I just said because Dave Willette 2 hours ago left a comment. I looked on the way down here
What's
and
their
they were
name?
still numb. David Willette.
Okay.
Deserves credit.
I
Love
think
it.
that's Dave 044.
I think so too.
Listening to this week's a little late, knowing the future is Dan's race pick race pick curse coming back.
No,
We'll get there.
Dan's put on a show all damn season.
Yeah, but the last couple weeks haven't been good.
No.
Speaking of which, that's about it for the old pay the bills minute. So
Oh, okay. And then I guess we'll get into some of our callbacks, and we will probably start with the old race pick. So,
stop hitting the button, Kyle.
calling back to our picks for Richmond, Norm chose Mr. John Hunter Nemechek.
That's a great choice.
That didn't go well.
What do you mean? That was fine for
He ran
Me?
behind Cody Ware the entire race.
At least you didn't pick Chase Elliott.
at least, yeah. That was
Honestly-
a safe place to be. Was behind Cody Ware
Probably
apparently.
got more points.
No, yeah, they would have gotten the same amount of points because he got 1.
Oh, true. Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean Cody Ware was not the person you wanted to be in front of yesterday. Apparently,
All around.
good lord.
Why? I'd rather be in front of him than Kyle Busch. Cody Ware can't wreck you to save his life. Kyle Busch doesn't give a fuck.
He wrecked half the field
Yeah.
in 3 separate incidents.
Kyle
in
Busch
one
is wrecking
turn.
cars behind him, in front of him, and below him,
Yeah.
all at the same time.
Yeah, all in one turn.
In one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Straight
He didn't even make it out of 4, and he took up 14 people. So yeah, Dan chose Ryan Preece, which I'm sad that he did not do well.
I'm really regretting not picking Bubba because Bubba didn't have a good day, but he still got 3 times as many points.
Yeah,
as
he got
Preece.
like
I-
19
I
points
would
at least.
Preece
still
got
be
just 7?
I would still be in first if I had chosen Bubba by like a couple points.
Yeah. Um,
I'd still be
Yeah.
in the running if I picked Barry. Like
we talked about it a little bit. Like, what is going on strategy wise?
So they tried that strategy. I mean, we'll get into it in the race, but like Preece ran the whole first stage on a high tire wear race, but I get what they were trying to do. They were trying to bank a set for the end in case there was a caution or to run some other strategy in the third stage because they were talking about it on DBC that the math said if you split the first stage in half, stop twice in the second stage and 3 times in the third stage, that was the fastest. If everything went perfect,
Right.
that was the strategy that would win the race. I don't know what the hell they did. They didn't stop in the first stage. Then it's like they
And
went.
they just bled at the end.
Well, no, they didn't stop in the first stage. He led a bunch of laps and ended up like 20th. Then in the third stage, it's like they panicked and freaked out and stopped 3 times. So now you've burned that extra set of tires you had.
Yeah.
And then he had brake issues anyway. It didn't
Well,
fucking matter.
they used their extra set stage 2.
Yeah.
Bowman, Preece, Larson, and I think Hocevar or one other car all pit an extra time in stage 2, and that's why they all raced to the front and got stage points.
Yeah.
That's why they were all inside like the top 5 at the end of stage 2 and got
Yeah.
stage points because they pit for tires when no one else did. Bowman and Preece were on the exact same strategy. Whatever happened to Preece in stage 3 is on him. Because
Yeah.
Well, he
obviously it worked for Bowman.
Yeah, Preece ended up having brake issues.
Yeah.
And that's why he ended up going like 4 laps down, I think, or something like that.
Yeah.
But the fact that Bubba had a fucking wheel come off and still, I mean, he won a stage, got stage points in both stages, and he ended up with like 26, 28 points or something like that.
Yeah.
Still finished ahead of Preece.
Right.
Like, ugh.
Right. And I chose Austin Dillon, the class of the field,
I hate you.
all day,
I hate you.
getting me.
I wouldn't say all day. Reddick and Bubba had him covered. He came on in the middle of the second stage.
I
though.
mean,
He-
he led 107.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, he wasn't there all day.
Yeah, but he was
I
in
think-
top 5 almost.
He
all
was.
day.
He was up there all day, but I think 2311 had the cars to beat for the first 2
Yeah,
stages.
yeah,
and
I
then-
agree with that.
And then they must have just either adjusted right on Dylan's car or waited for everybody else to either get taken out by other people or
I mean, he
lose
was
wheels.
moving from the beginning.
He was.
climbed that last
I'm not
stage.
saying he
all the way
wasn't
to,
in
to
the
top.
fastest cars, but I think
Yeah.
2311 was the class.
I think
for
whatever they did to Blaney's car to ruin that at the end of the race,
yes.
I think sealed the deal for him.
It's funny. I heard this on Teardown. Actually, they pointed it out. I think Bianchi pointed it out, saying that when Dylan got that set, they told him to go easy the
Yes.
first three to, so they don't boil him off in the beginning. And they told Blaney to go hard right out the gate, and his fell off way worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that could have been part of it. But Austin Dillon gets me the win over you guys and the win on the race, getting me 64 points. My biggest points getter of the season.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's gotta
Austin
be.
Dillon.
No, it's not. Larson got you 66.
Oh, yep. Sorry. Down by 2. But still,
Still not the best.
Still
though.
a
Larson,
big-
Larson got
I
me
don't think I've ever even
71.
got 60.
Your
so-
highest is 55.
that brings us to the final race of the regular
60.
season.
Brad got you 60 a couple weeks ago.
We only have Daytona to go. Unfortunately, Norm is statistically eliminated from the regular season points championship.
No, winning you're in. If I win this race, I win it all, I think.
That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Norm has currently 701 points. Dan is now in second place for the first time in 4 months.
I feel like this is the first time I've been in second since like the start of the season.
Yeah, pretty much.
First couple weeks of the season.
It flip flopped like for the first couple weeks, but that's about it.
Yep.
You've been ahead for quite some time, but I have taken over the lead, not by a whole lot. Dan and I will still battle it out at Daytona. I have 768, a 19-point lead over Dan going into Daytona, which we have to choose for now.
No, it'd be fun if Dan won this race outright, because that means all three of us would win each of the last 3 races, which would be kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because then Dan would win the regular season, and I don't want that to happen.
Who cares?
Yeah, but that would have meant Priest would have won. So I mean,
I wish that was the case.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. this
Well, no,
is-
you'd have to win Daytona, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I get you.
So Norm with a whopping 1 point with John Hunter Nemechek gets to choose first. Where are you going for Daytona? Norm Pelletier.
Reach
I
for
forgot
it.
I had Josh Berry.
Reach into that bag of shit and that's right. You still got Barry.
Barry will get stage points
Good.
because Penske just runs train at super speedways, and they usually end up 1 through 4.
Pause.
Pardon?
They
Dan.
all bang each other, human centipede style
Jesus
at Atlanta.
Good
Right.
Lord,
Daytona.
Jesus Christ.
Christ.
And then my centipede, they all
Watch your
exploded into a million pieces
profanity.
at the end.
My
Dan, where are you
God.
going?
I have some super speedway specialists left that are going to be desperate, but I feel like desperation is ugly.
Here comes Ricky Stenhouse.
I thought about it. But I've got Haley, I've got Stenhouse. I mean, these are guys that could make some desperation moves and make their way into the playoffs. But I also worry that desperation means stupid blocks and stupid moves. And so I'm going Bubba Wallace, man, who's already locked in, who's probably just going to be looking to have a nice, clean race, maybe get some stage points and have a good finish.
That's
Maybe
good.
even win the
Good
race
pick,
for fun.
good pick.
That's a good pick. I, on the other hand,
I've literally been saving him for this race because I figured he wouldn't have won.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody that is not in desperation mode.
Yeah, that's the only person I have that's not in
Yeah,
desperation.
So you are
mode.
going with Bubba Wallace. I'm between a few.
We talked about last
who do
week
we got,
about you
Kyle?
taking Steakhouse.
I got Ricky Stenhouse, which is never a bad pick at
Nope,
Daytona.
not at all. Especially the summer race for some reason.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, pick Cody Ware. He'll be like 7th.
Right.
Yeah.
He'll somehow finish 7th.
He won't get shit for stage points though, because he's just going to hang out in the back and let everybody else wreck themselves.
Which is fine because I only need to beat you by like 30.
Yeah, but you gotta hope he doesn't get stage.
You gotta hope I don't get stage points.
Yeah, but if I get like 30 points, I got 19 on
Alright,
it. I
yeah,
got
yeah,
a decent gap as long as I have a halfway mediocre day and you don't murder me. But I got Carson Hocevar, which is he'll be up front until he's not, and
Except
he's on the back of a wrecker.
Everybody hates him right now, so
Right. And I don't think anybody wants him in.
Nope.
Agreed.
I have someone who's sneaky, quiet, really good on super speedways, and Zane
Cole
Smith.
Custer.
Riley
baby.
Herbst.
Zane Smith
Zane Smith
He
tends
is
to
not
be
bad.
Well, in those 4, I mean,
15th through 8th.
he'll also
on the fast tracks.
also probably qualify pretty good and maybe be there in stage 1.
Right. So
You also have Noah.
I also have Noah.
Noah's on my shit list.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Tough call.
Yeah.
It's a
Honestly, I'd go Zane.
I'm so happy.
that's kind of where
Yeah,
I
I
was in
think
the
he'll
beginning.
be trying the hardest out of your options.
I'd go either Zane or Ricky.
I am so happy that we get to reset next week.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to it.
Dan, who are you picking at Darlington?
I don't know yet.
Damn, Bubba's a good pick. Dan, if you were me, would you go Zane or Hocevar?
Zane. I think that's the safe bet
I
because I
agree with
think
that.
Hocevar is going to be too aggressive and probably get himself into a shit.
Zane or
shitstorm.
Ricky?
That's where it gets tough.
That's a
because
tough
Ricky just somehow, and it's always the damn summer race.
So
You'll
is
look
Zane.
up with 10 to go and you're like, why is he in second?
Yeah, every time. But Zane always like is just hiding in like the low teens, and then all of a sudden he's like beep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's if he gets through the wrecks.
Well, Stenhouse might be the wreck.
Yeah, but he
Zane,
might
Zane-
cause it.
Zane might be in the wreck, but Ricky might be the wreck.
Right.
Yeah, he might cause it though.
Right.
But Ricky usually like causes it and then gets through him somehow.
Anyone in
Yeah.
the chat want to throw their hat in the ring?
I think there's like 3 people. watching
Ricky
us.
Stenhouse or Zane
there's 8.
Smith.
8, but one of them's you, one of them's me.
What is me?
No, we're gonna go with Zane Smith.
I think we both were talking up Stenhouse last week, but now that it's time to shit or get off the pot, we're like, "Nyeh." If he wins, I swear to God.
Yeah, Haley seems to be fighting for a seat right now, so he's probably gonna make some dumb move.
That's what I'm worried about with the desperation. I'm worried that that leads to a fucking wayward block
Yeah,
Yep.
or a stupid move, and then
it's
all
gonna be
hell
like
breaks
it's
loose.
gonna be like a McDowell or Keselowski block. By,
Yeah, that's why
Yes,
I was
yes.
like steering away from Hocevar because I
Yeah.
feel like he's gonna do something
oh yeah,
wild
absolutely.
and stuff it in there. I think Zane will be probably the most level-headed for the most part, but yeah, we're going with Zane Smith,
I think
and
that-
that's gonna lock it in.
I don't
See
want to
where
help
it
you, but I
goes.
think that's probably the smart move.
yeah. We'll see how it all shakes out. Any other callbacks, or shall we just get right into it?
I don't think so. I
All
think
right.
that's it.
We have to get into the one that everybody loves, but some people don't. Either way, it is Norm's.
Hot. Yes!
Yeah,
Nailed it.
nice. All right, scheme of the week. Where are you going, Norm? Any honorable mentions?
I wasn't really paying attention this week, to be honest. The
Good job
4
preparing
car,
for your one section. Proud of
I was gonna pick the 4 car, but he pissed me right off
you. Why'd he piss you off?
because he fucked Bowman up for fucking 20 laps because Bowman got pushed into him at Nashville.
True.
Like it wasn't even Bowman's fault, and he was like, "Ah, fuck him. He wrecked me earlier this season, so I'm gonna block him for 10 laps."
Not gonna lie, kind of liked the 3, the deer season
Uh,
car.
Yeah.
I have
I just like the
the thing,
coloring.
I want to mention the thing I pointed out as soon as they released the 3, the 8, and the 33. Anyone else notice that the second RCR started falling under some heat? They just released 3 cars in 1 week that look eerily similar to a famous car.
Oh yeah.
a little bit.
All 3 of their cars were just straight up like, Dale. Remember Dale? Dale used to drive for our team. Everyone loved us when Dale was here. Look, Dale. Black car, white number, red outline. Dale. The 8 car, Dale. The 3 car, Dale. The 33, don't forget it, Dale.
He's got a point.
He's
He's
100%
not
right.
wrong.
Like all 3 of their cars, I was like, could you have done anything different other than a
No,
black
they're a
car
blue-collar
with a
team.
red stripe and white numbers?
They're a
not-
blue collar team, all right?
They couldn't afford the rest of their app. 3 car kind of look cool. I'm not a huge fan of real pictures on paint schemes, but I like it on this car.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It looks cool. 5 car classic. Ooh, 7 was kind of cool, but
I
this is,
dug that.
this is one of those like too many words.
Yeah, I'll still
Yeah.
never forgive them. So
I ain't reading all them.
I
You know
just
what I mean?
like, I love the color combo.
yeah.
That black,
it's
orange,
sharp.
and yellow looks
You know what that
sick.
scheme would look sick as?
The name
Loses
rail,
Fast podcast paint scheme.
Son of a bitch, he's right.
name rail's just wrong. So
That is a cool car. Yeah, you're right. I should say Suarez.
It might.
it's in mine. Yeah.
It might.
Keep going.
9 terrible.
I like the gray. I'm sorry.
10?
I like the gray and the teal.
Great Castrol scheme.
Yeah, the Seabass Castrol scheme.
11
Yeah.
love it. 12 terrible.
Yeah, that
I
body
don't.
armor's
I'm
awful.
sorry, but scroll up to the 12. The fucking stands on Twitter, the Joe Souls of the world that just love everything that Ryan Blaney does. This is one of the worst body armor schemes they've ever done.
100%.
The green
Second
one
only-
was worse.
Second only to the Kobe Bryant scheme.
Oh, I thought the puke green one was worse.
Yeah, that's true. But the Kobe Bryant scheme was tough.
Yeah.
This is just like,
Lazy.
hey, we're a fun energy drink, protein water company, whatever you want to call them.
Sports.
Let's
drink.
do a flat black paint scheme. Hey,
Yeah, it's awful.
all our flavors are fruity, delicious. They're fun. They're energetic. Flat black paint scheme.
Terrible.
And also we've seen this paint scheme 5,000 times on every single Stewart Haas car that ever raced in the next gen era. So terrible logo, could have been 10 times bigger. When they went from peak with their previous body armor scheme to this one, huge red flag. You guys need to fix your shit. 16, BTS. Love that band. Great scheme.
I thought that scheme was sick.
That might be scheme of the week. I don't remember the rest.
Somebody
of the
said it perfectly though. Go back up to the 16. I think both Ricky and Jet said it in Discord. That just looks like the coolest late model at some short track from a driver you've
That's
never heard
the
of.
late model colors.
Yeah.
Blue, white, neon yellow. That might be scheme of the week. Like I said, I kind of blacked out some of the rest of them. Yeah. Keep scrolling. Arrow. 22, 23, boring. 24, love that scheme. 33, Dale. It's Dale. Look, everyone, Dale. Dale's back. He's alive. 30 long. Oh, Dale.
There wasn't a lot of heat this
41,
week.
42, love that scheme. Wait, scroll back up to 42.
There's flames on it.
There's no gold numbers. Still love that. Keep going. 43 is terrible. Tama Casino. 47. This looks like the most generic, like just random field filler car in any video game ever.
Yep.
Terrible. 48. Love it. Classic. You're my hero. 51.
51
cool.
was hot.
54. Terrible. 60. Great. Clean. Love it. Good guy. 67. The scheme's kind of growing on me. Still boring. 71. It's perfect in every single way. I don't know how else to describe this car. It's already won scheme of the week this year. I love this paint scheme. 77. Terrible. Hate you. 88. Can't mess with perfection. 99.
Oh, baby girl. Oh, what a picture.
Mhm.
What a shot. That's wallpaper material.
Yeah, it's hot.
Have you
might be
given
scheme
that
of the
one, though? I
week.
thought you gave that one already.
No,
Have I? Have I not?
you're wrecking the rug.
Dude, don't curb the wheel.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, let's go with the 99 Quaker State scheme.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I think
I love
between
it.
that
It's a
of,
little too kind of busy,
I like it.
but I love it.
I think that it was between that of the 16.
I've always loved Quaker State schemes. They've always
Good
been
pick.
good.
Good pick.
That's
Good
a good
answer.
I forgot the scheme existed. Suarez also had a great weekend.
Sure
Yes,
did.
he
And
did.
no one was mad at him for what he did in turn 3 and 4, so we're okay with that.
Except Tyler Reddick.
Tyler Reddick was probably pretty pissed.
Tyler
Yeah,
Reddick's not
but
too happy
he-
about it.
He hit enemy number 1 in wreck paint scheme enemy number 1, so I'm okay with it.
That's fair.
Facts.
Yeah, Reddick
scheme
after
of the
the
week,
fact
99,
had some,
Daniel
some
Suarez.
words to say.
I
Quaker
missed,
State.
I missed that.
Yeah, he said something along the lines of thanking Suarez for it because he's not too far ahead of Bowman anymore.
Nope.
Not anymore. Cool. Well, that does it for Norm's scheme of the week, and we will keep digging and get right into. Oh,
Lados.
news. Bunch of smaller
Oh.
driver announcements and stuff. but-
Blanca, actually, sorry, Norm, you're wrong. Scheme of the week was the baseball car in the car store.
Yep.
All right, we'll start with a bunch of driver and team announcements with DGM in the news because they announced that Natalie Decker will be returning for Daytona in the Wawa 92 Xfinity car.
Car's haunted.
Might be. We'll find out.
Bro. Also, Connor Zilic is currently entered for the Daytona race.
Yeah, they said he is.
Fill that car with expanding foam. And don't let him anywhere near the 91.
Bad idea.
I don't know if you saw that, but it broke like while we were downstairs before
Yeah.
we started recording that he is on the entry list and is expected to at least start. Who knows from there?
I have
Start
no
and get
problem
out.
with it. If you're going to be a race car driver, don't be a pussy.
Yeah, start and get out. That's my thing. But he did have surgery last week on, I think, Wednesday. He did have the surgery
Yes.
to get the plate put in. And according to SVG, who had the same surgery,
He raced
he
2
was
weeks
racing.
later?
He was racing the next week.
Yeah. So
So-
we'll see how that goes. But yeah, he's announced that he will be on the list. That was on my news list.
He's just gonna ride around on the fucking back. I mean,
I think they should just let him do a couple laps, see how he feels, and then get out.
yeah.
Get a few laps under you, see how it's going to feel any different with the straps on you and stuff like that. If you can feel any discomfort, whatever, test it out and then get the hell out of the car.
Yep.
I
Um,
don't really worry about it unless he has a wreck like Newman.
Is that a risk worth taking?
Yeah,
It's not.
I don't give a fuck.
Of
You're a
course
race
you
car
don't.
driver.
He
You're
has
supposed
that-
to be tough as nails, brother.
He
You're
has
supposed to be
that-
one
No,
tough
tough as
customer.
screws.
He
You don't
has
he
the
got screws,
same-
no nails.
He has the same damn wreck that he had at Talladega. He's fucked.
Yeah.
Think about the pressure of the belts digging into your shoulder. Oh,
Hey, hopefully he learned how to block since then.
true.
McAnally Hickman Racing, they withdrew the 91 car this past weekend after Jack Woods' accident at Watkins Glen. I don't know if you saw it going through the S's.
I did not even know that happened.
Yeah, dropped a driver front, I think he dropped, and
Yeah.
went, front quarter right into the.
I missed that whole
Guardrail.
thing.
Right
Yeah.
into the boiler plates.
Yeah, he hit that
Yeah,
hard
that was good.
going to the
I
S's.
Lick.
didn't even know that
Yeah, that
happened
was
until they announced it.
I think that was the caution that Daniel Dye almost killed that tow truck.
Maybe, yeah.
think-
The same section where the 24 Wall Road last year, same
yeah,
spot.
remember because
Oh,
The
he
down
was,
before the
he
up.
was stopped on the right side guardrail,
Yep.
and the left side of the car was perfectly guardrail shaped.
Yep.
I remember that.
Uh,
I didn't know he got hurt though.
Alpha Prime in the news because the 45 car will now be piloted by Josh Williams for 4 races
Love
the
it.
rest of the season.
Cool.
I'm so mad that they're not coming to Loudon now because now we just really don't get to see Josh.
Hey, we have a reason to get our name on the 45 car again.
As if we didn't before.
Yeah, we did before.
We do again.
Yeah, but it's now there's more
Twice as nice.
opportunities.
Exactly. Thor Sport in the news because Thor Sport actually just announced that Matt Crafton will be exiting the 88 car after
Truck.
88 truck, sorry. After 25 freaking years.
Well, yeah,
full-time?
when you wreck your teammate who's dominating the race, man.
That wasn't his fault.
I know.
That's- I mean,
I know
this-
it wasn't his fault, but it's the joke.
This was coming before that, but
I
it's
know it
just
was.
really optically bad when you wreck your teammate who, like you said, is dominating, and then the next day you're like,
I mean, I think
get out.
this started brewing after you like bitch slapped a 18-year-old at
18-year-old,
Talladega a
yeah.
couple years ago.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, the 2024 Truck Series champ, Mr. Ty Majeski, will be moving over to the 88.
I mean,
Truck.
the dude's
Cool.
been in the
And
truck.
I don't know if they announced it from Thor Sport, but they kind of spoiled it on Door Bumper Clear. They're keeping Menards on that truck.
Mhm.
So that's the whole purpose of Majeski going over the 88.
That's cool.
Was so it continues being Menards 88.
That's
Because
cool.
otherwise, like, why would Majeski switch numbers like that? Who
That's going to
cares?
take me about 4 years to remember that that's not Matt Crafton.
Yeah, because it's been crafted for 20 years.
23 years
Yep.
they've been together.
3-time truck champion.
Which that must give Brandon Jones so much comfort to know that you can just be mediocre forever and keep one of the best sponsors.
Same with
in the
Austin
sport.
Cindric.
Yeah.
Well, Austin Cindric.
Well,
be lucky if he has a
Cindric's,
truck ride.
pad is
Yeah.
fired.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that shakes out. But yeah, I mean, it's sad to hear for Crafton, but I mean,
I think it's time.
it was time. Yeah. I mean, he hasn't quite done a whole lot the last couple seasons.
No.
No, but
But
he's also
still.
an old man. I think they've talked about on other stuff that like his kids are racing now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his daughter races, if I'm not mistaken. Some of the drivers have talked about racing against that family. So I mean, he can step back. They specifically mentioned full time.
Mm-hmm.
So who
Yeah.
knows? But I think they kind of mentioned he stepped back from full time racing, but permanently from Thor Sport.
Yeah.
So he's not like going to fill in.
Oh, I missed the
having
permanently from
random
Thor Sport
races
part.
with Thor Sport.
I missed that part because I was going to say Thor Sport has about half the truck field, so I'm sure they can find a
But
seat
it's Matt
for him.
Crafton. He's kind of like the old Sheldon Creed.
Yeah.
Like he just will go drive and race anything. He's good friends with like Travis Pastrana and all those guys.
Yeah.
So he can go.
I'm sure it won't be the last we
He can
see or
start
hear
go
from
doing
him.
like rally cross and stuff like that, and just he
Yeah.
can just go have fun in his later years, and not have to worry about the stress of a full time schedule. Even though the truck is pretty lax.
Yeah.
So I mean, like Matt, seems like a cool dude. He's been here forever. Longest sponsorship driver combo in history. I don't know
Yes.
if it was just the longest active, but I think it might have been the longest
I
history.
think in history
They
as
said
well.
in history, which
Yeah.
kind of blows me away because the 43.
43
but-
in STP, but it wasn't consecutive. So I
and
wonder
it
if
also
that's
wasn't
why.
always STP as well. Like, yeah, there was years it was
Yeah.
just said Plymouth on the side, or
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean. But we associate it with it because it's always been the petty
The
blue,
blue, yeah.
43.
So yeah, cool for Ty Majeski. He's super deserving of a good ride.
Yeah, bittersweet.
And that's a good sponsorship to kind of fall back on.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's almost a step up for him.
It's one of the, I mean, second only to I'd say like Bass Pro Shops, one of the best sponsors in the game.
Oh, yeah.
because they're
Yeah.
so loyal, they're so
Yeah.
invested in the sport.
And they're always so invested in their driver,
Yeah.
too.
But it's just one of those like it's one of those
Drivers.
families
Say
that
two.
refuses to leave NASCAR and they just love them so much.
Yeah.
That it's one of those things like I never want to see the Menard yellow cars go away. I never want to see the Bass Pro Shops cars go away.
Yep.
They're just those sponsors that are like just keep grabbing the young guys.
You stay
Stick
here
with them.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right here.
Never grow up.
Yeah.
Stay here as long as you can.
Well, we're in the truck series. An interesting announcement. Nice Motorsports in the news because we found out they sold the majority ownership. A man by the name of Josh Morris, who is the CEO of DQS Solutions and Staffing, and Greg Fowler, CEO of JF Electric, are now the majority owners. They were former sponsors of Nice Motorsports and now will be
Upgrade.
majority owners.
Yeah, that's
Curious.
interesting.
Very curious.
Might be a B2B deal and whatever. We don't know.
Yeah.
But either way, they are now majority owners, part of the Nice Motorsports.
Strange timing. There's also supposedly some big Dodge news coming out this week. Who
Yep.
knows?
Allegedly. It's on the rumor mill that there could
Yep.
be an announcement this week.
I was actually going to one other thing before rumors, but we'll just do some rumors and do the big one at the end. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Dodge is supposedly announcing the start of their truck program this week.
Mhm.
This is all very much like, I think they're announcing something. I've
Maybe.
heard from so-and-so that they're announcing something. There's no one directly tied to it, but we know it's going to be truck series. We know they're going to look to expand in the future. So they could announce truck series, GMS is coming back, and we're starting a truck team. And then by 2027, we want to be in Xfinity, and 2028 or 2027 at the same time, we want to be in Cup.
Right.
So who knows? So we're looking forward to that. New manufacturer, super exciting. Dodge, love the rebrand, kind of going back to their roots, going
Yep.
back to the old George Washington commercials. Bring those back, baby, because those are the best. I was looking at some Chargers
they're-
and stuff
they're
this
doing
weekend
it.
with my dad because the Chargers are kind of wild. I guess they got rid of the Challenger, and it's now they do a Charger 2-door and a Charger 4-door, but it's a straight 6 twin turbo.
Yeah, the Hurricane.
yeah,
Yeah, the Hurricane
the
motor. is
6-pack
insane.
engine they're putting in it because that was probably the biggest truck engine they still had.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit, abort the electric stuff. What's the only engine we have left? Oh, this straight 6 turbo.
Apparently, the Hemis are coming back.
Yeah, they're redesigning them. That's
Yeah.
why. So they didn't immediately do those. So I'm super excited to see what Dodge is going
I
to do.
think the new Chargers are ugly as sin.
The rears are cool looking though. The rears
are at the front.
very
is-
much 69. You look at it,
Yeah.
that looks like a 69
I
Charger.
drove
just
by.
square.
I drove by
The
Bonneville and
front
Son.
looks squished.
Bonneville and Son, one of the
Yeah.
Dodge dealers up
Yeah.
by us. They had a couple of the EV ones out in the front line a couple of
Ooh.
months ago, and I drove by and I was like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gross.
Not
So the big rumors, Colleague, but people question. Obviously, Colleague. At the exact same time, Colleague downsized their Xfinity program, or announced that they were going to downsize their
Yeah.
Xfinity program. Rumored that they were going to downsize their Xfinity program, and at the exact same time, Spire legitimately downsized their truck program.
Yep.
And who is quoted as saying they're interested in getting into the Xfinity series? Spire. Who is theoried to be the leading Dodge team in the trucks? Colleague. So it seems like that might be some swap of property. And who knows? Colleague might be in the truck series with Dodge. Spire might jump up to the Xfinity series and run a car with Raja or who knows who.
My question is, how are you going to run for two different manufacturers?
That's the thing, and that's
Yeah.
what Tommy Baldwin was saying
was saying,
on
yeah.
Door Bumper Clear. He goes, I don't see Chevy building Dodges. Like pretty much a Chevy team that we already saw the alliance issues we had in the truck series last week with Caden Honeycutt.
Yep.
Is how could a current Chevy team produce Dodge trucks for the truck series? So it's going to be some iffiness, like Chris Rice Racing is starting a truck team.
right.
And then in 2 years, when Dodge officially expands everywhere, whoop, it all gets swallowed up. Much
Right.
like the big theory that came out this week with Corey Heim. His future plans seem like they're Sam Hunt aligned. And when he eventually goes cup racing or part-time cup racing, it's going to be Sam Hunt racing. We all know it's going to be 2311.
Yep.
Yep.
Because he's already attached to that deal. But it'll be under the umbrella of Sam Hunt as to not conflict with charter deals. And who knows what 2311 looks like in a year anyway. But that is kind of what I think Colleague might do.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to JRM and Hendrick. JRM, for a long time, they're a little bit more separate now, but they were always just the other hand of Hendrick.
Right.
So who knows? With the Dodge announcement, we don't have any official word yet. We just know it's looming. And it could be a Colleague or something like that Dodge team.
Other rumors around our schedule related.
Apparently, it's supposed to be coming up tomorrow.
Supposedly,
allegedly.
we are getting it. Maybe when you're listening to this, we will have it. We will see. But
The
allegedly,
private has spoken.
allegedly, there
private
may
said
be a
Tuesday.
Dover All Star.
Dude, what are we
Ew.
fucking doing? Like,
Didn't we already do that?
They
No,
better do some
no.
crazy
Oh, that was
shit.
Bristol.
I mean, there's talks
That
of
was
bringing in
awful.
temporary lighting, but the night race aspect aside, which is one of my largest issues with it, because since 1992, the All-Star race has been one hot night, Saturday night.
Yep.
Doesn't matter where it was.
Yep.
Obviously, Charlotte for most of our lives. Then they went to Bristol. They went to Texas. Now we've got North Wilkes-Barre. It's supposed to be at night, and you're going to go to Dover, which doesn't have lights. Cool. Maybe they bring in temporary lights for the night. I don't know. But Denny brought this up on his show today. What is the All-Star race? It's a bunch of short runs. It's a bunch of 30, maybe 50 lap features, heats, whatever you want to call it, segments. Dover is a track that yearns for long runs because it gets better as more rubber gets put down on the concrete.
It yearns.
And that takes 100 laps. That takes 80, 90, 100 laps for them to lay enough rubber down for the upper grooves to come in. They run a 30 lap segment. Everyone's going to be on the bottom. There's going to be one lane racetrack. No one's going to be able to move.
Yep.
I mean, the Dover race sucked this year.
And I love Dover.
I love Dover, but it sucked this year. Like you're
They're
going
gonna
to,
have to do something crazy, like wet the place down and run rain tires.
well,
or
somebody,
something.
I saw somebody say, if you're going to do Dover, then you better do what you wanted to do this year and just let the teams run what you brung because that's the only way it's going to be interesting.
Like, there's no way it's not a blowout. Like, I kind of like the idea of North Wilkesboro getting a regular season date. That's one of those things. It's like, fill up a small place, I guess. It's not going to seat cup level amounts of people for a regular season race.
North Wilkesboro is the perfect place for the All-Star race
Yeah.
because you get that track revival, you get the throwback feel,
Yep.
you get the throwback to like short track racing with short segments and whatever you want to call them. It's at night, packed house. I mean, I'm also happy that it's potentially getting a points race back, but I also didn't need it.
Also, I think it shines because it's such an outlier
Yes.
that teams go there with such a little notebook.
Yep.
Like, yeah, we've been there, twice now?
3 times.
3 times?
No, twice.
2 or 3 times. Either way, the track has changed so much each time
Yep.
that the teams don't have notebooks. So they're going there and they're trying
Yeah.
stuff and they're missing and they're hitting and this and that.
And
Dover, we've been there 5 times with the new car,
more than that.
and the race has been the same every time.
And
Pretty
the thing
much a
is,
snoozer.
and the thing is too, like, I'm kind of dogging on Dover for being boring, but I feel bad for the people that go to Dover because now they're losing. They're only going to get the All-Star race. You're going to have
That
Dover
being
just
said-
have the All-Star race, no points race. Like, I'd be bullshit.
Yeah.
Because the All-Star race is cool, but in reality, the All-Star race is usually like a one-day show,
Yeah.
maybe 2. You know?
That's a 2-day show.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Heats the night
But
before.
still, it's not the same as a full-on race weekend.
No.
And I'd be bullshit. Like, if I'm Just Bus, I'm pissed. Like, that's my race. Like,
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're getting the one-off All-Star at night at your home track that never
That's-
has lights and they
that's-
bring lights in,
okay,
that could be kind of sick.
That would be cool, but that's rumor, and everyone's basically just saying Marcus Smith is crazy enough to do it.
He is.
I hate this
I don't
idea.
know.
I hate it. Like,
We'll
I-
do a deep dive into it next week if we get it this week,
Yeah.
obviously, and see what we think.
I like the thought of North Wilkesboro having a points race, but I also don't need it.
yeah. but
You
like-
know,
Yeah.
it's not something I'm like, oh my god, we have to.
No,
Like,
I think it
was,
should be the All-Star race, and I think that should be the new throwback weekend.
I
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
We've
but
been
not-
saying that for a long
He's got
time.
something.
Not for nothing, but they brought Rockingham back for the trucks and Xfinity. Like, that also could be an all-star race instead
Yep.
of Dover.
Yep.
Yeah, literally,
Yep.
you could do the same thing.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, they're trying to bring
Just
Rockingham
stick with
back.
the like racetrack revival
But then,
vibe.
but
like- like
unfortunately,
classic
then,
style.
but then you'd have to. I see where the problem is though,
Riverside.
because then you're going to have to deal with. They're going to lose North Wilkesboro
Texas
after
Florida.
all that money they put into it. Number 2, Rockingham is not an SMI track, and SMI ain't giving up their All-Star race.
That's true.
And you lose all the work they put in North Wilkesboro unless they give it a points-paying date.
Yeah.
So then, where the hell are they going to pull that from?
Drag
Which,
races at Fontana.
honestly, with the right into the
4
Amazon
wide.
warehouse.
Through the Amazon
Which
warehouse.
I think, honestly, seeing Richmond this weekend and how packed it was,
Place was stacked.
I am fully on board. Nowhere should be twice except for like Daytona, maybe Talladega.
Hotlanta.
New Hampshire.
Yes.
I'll take that.
Honestly, no, I'm fine with it because you know what? I would rather see like Pocono. Places a mob scene every
Shannon, don't
year.
invite him next year.
I would love to have 2 dates, but look at Loudon
Yeah,
since
no,
they
I
went
agree.
down to 1 date. I think, why do we go to Kansas twice? And you know what? And they brought it up on the teardown. Yeah, the racing's great at Kansas. Look at the spring race. The place was empty. We don't need to go to Vegas twice. We don't need to go to Kansas twice.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I hate to say it. We don't need to go to Bristol twice. I'll say the quiet part out loud.
No,
but
we
Bristol
don't.
spring races always suck.
Yeah, spring race
Hasn't been good for a
has
while,
sucked
unfortunately.
butts.
Yeah.
Even Martinsville.
They should put dirt on it.
Stop.
I didn't
Even
hate
like,
it.
and it pains me to say, even Martinsville, and maybe I don't want to say Darlington, but I think you go everywhere needs to go down to 1 date except for like Daytona, maybe Daytona, Talladega, and Darlington. You could have arguments for because Darlington always puts on a good race.
Well, we'll see what happens
Yeah.
when we get the.
So
I'd
yeah,
rather
this week.
personally see 2 Martinsvilles and 2 Darlingtons.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
we'll debate the schedule when we get it.
Real quick, I want to throw some rumors at you guys because I saw one that was bananas and I want it to be true. So everyone knows Daily Downfords,
yes,
Get your
Our official-
toes off of it.
I wanna-
our
pull
official
it like
home
I want your feet
of
off.
all
It's
things
gross.
baloney. So Down Fords, I mean, kind of went private porno this week.
If you don't know
Oh,
who Private
man.
Porno is, look him up on Twitter.
He said all things baloney. I was like, where did we get to hot
Yeah.
dogs?
Yes, Daily
I got
Downfords.
really confused for a second,
So for
but
those
go
that
ahead.
aren't on Twitter, Daily Downfords is the guy that posts a lot of satire and joke articles.
Yeah.
None of them are real, but they look really real. So people, we call it getting downforded. Private Porno, no one knows who the hell he is. He is some sort of industry insider because he drops news and everyone goes, yeah, okay, whatever. And then 2 weeks later it comes
But
true.
Down Fords, for some reason, the past like month, has all of a sudden just been like hitting rumors.
I've noticed that.
Like out of the park. Like he started out saying crazy shit like Austin Hill is going to take the 9 car away from Chase Elliott officially. And now it's just like, oh, supposedly Caden Honeycutt's getting dropped from Nice. And it's like, what the fuck are you talking
3
about?
hours later.
And
it
like 2
happened.
hours later, it's like, who do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Down Fords posted some stuff yesterday or Saturday or one of the days. And it was like, in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to drop 5 rumors. 4 are true. And with his recent track record, it's like, okay, brother, I'm on the edge of my seat here. I remember 4 out of the 5. But let's just say I remember the one that's definitely not true. So first rumor, it's already been talked about. Caden Quapple, or Carson
Carson
Quapple is signing with Penske.
Yep.
But supposedly, according to Down Fords, which, like I said, grain of salt, but he's been right a couple times, it's not going to be immediate. So it might be like a holdover for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Because he said something like he's signed with Penske and Ford, but won't be as fast as we think, or something like that. So it might be like Penske needs a year to get their program up and running or something. Second rumor was with Zilich leaving the 88, which we all know where he's going. The rumored guy replacing him currently is Christian Eckes.
Really?
Very possible. We know colleagues shrinking down their Xfinity program. Christian Eckes, we saw how much talent he has last year in the Truck Series. Be a better fit than colleague.
Yep.
That's possible.
Yeah. He could definitely do some damage.
Third rumor. Oh, here it is. Chris Wright has signed a deal with Joe Gibbs Racing for the Xfinity Series.
No, that's not it. That's
So
not
we
real.
know
was it?
that's
Hold
the
on.
fake one.
What was this?
Chris Wright.
Chris Wright
oh,
has signed
yeah,
a
that's
deal with
fake.
Joe Gibbs Racing for the Xfinity Series.
Yeah.
So we know that's the obvious fake one. The fourth one, I remember there was a fifth one, but whatever. We know Chris Wright's the fake one. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to return to Daytona International Speedway and race in the MX5 Cup race
I
next
saw
year.
that. That's fake.
That can't be real.
You think
I
Amy,
mean-
you think Amy would let him?
You're going 80.
No, they get moving on the high banks and they crash really fucking hard, like we saw this
They
year.
do.
But I'm like, if that's true, like that's the rumor I want to be true.
That's the one I want. Yeah.
You know how funny it'd be to see Junior in a Miata?
He
That would
did.
be-
He tested one at Martinsville.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I
Fantastic,
think
actually.
the connection comes from.
Yeah.
But I was like, if that's true, I'm here for it.
Well, we'll see. But yeah, we should get the schedule sometime this week, and we'll dive through the whole thing come next week. But last thing I wanted to bring up in news, and if anything else you guys have after that, we found out today officially that the rebrand of the beloved Xfinity Series will be the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series.
You mean the Grand National Series?
Yes.
Because I will not be calling it the O'Reilly Auto
Yeah,
Parts Series.
so we obviously
No, I will
found
happily
out.
call it the O'Reilly series, though.
O'Reilly Series is okay, but I don't like it.
I love O'Reilly's. I actually said this in our Discord. If you're not a member, you should join. I don't know why you're missing out on all the fun, but I said it today. I love O'Reilly Auto Parts. I've been shopping there as often
It's
as
the
I
only auto
possibly
parts
can.
place I'll go to now.
They have
I go to-
the best
I
selection.
go to whoever has what I need.
But they always have the best selection of
We don't
like
really
the
ha-
Euro
mm,
stuff
yeah,
that
we
I
do.
need.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it. Usually great service there, whatever. But they are obviously taking over the title sponsorship in replacement of Xfinity. That's going to take some getting used to.
Yeah. Like I said multiple
I like
times.
the green though.
Like I said multiple times in Discord this morning, I said I was just going to quote myself.
I don't like the purple.
I liked the
I
purple.
don't like the purple.
I love purple.
Sponsors
I do too, but not to that.
Sponsors should be one name, not a sentence. The-
Mm.
But sponsor dependent.
it doesn't work for me. Like,
You didn't like
I-
Camping World?
I hated Camping World. Gander Outdoors was weird. The Monster Energy Cup Series never sat right with me.
Mm.
You look at all the best, the Busch Series, the Nationwide Series,
Xfinity. Series.
Xfinity, Winston, Sprint,
Nextel.
Nextel. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're just easy. I don't know. It kind of fades into that line of where we talk about race names getting too wordy.
Right. I agree with
I
that.
feel that. That's how I feel. I don't like hate it. I'm happy they got a sponsor. That's cool and stuff.
Especially a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like we could have had.
I like my. I'm with you in the sense that it's going to be tough to get used to. And
I'm
saying
not
it doesn't. It
happy
doesn't
that-
roll off the tongue at all.
I'm not happy that we have to talk about when we're bitching about this car and we go, well, the O'Reilly's cars do really good, or
Yeah, I see. I totally see your point. But I'm happy about it because it's a even better B2C
yeah.
sponsorship. Like Xfinity is B2C in the sense that it's a consumer product, but not as much as an O'Reilly's.
I
is.
disagree.
How do you disagree?
Everybody has cable and internet.
Not everybody can.
Okay. But not everybody.
Little
not-
kids that are looking up, like young kids that are just getting their first car and look up to all these guys, probably aren't paying the cable bill,
but
but
not
they can shop at O'Reilly's.
but not everybody is a car guy. Not everybody buys auto parts.
yeah,
That's
buy
a
car
very,
cleaning
that is
products.
a very niche.
but
There's a lot of people that own cars as appliances. They don't buy car cleaning stuff.
those are probably
they
not
don't
the people
buy-
watching the
You'd be
O'Reilly Auto Parts
Be
series
surprised.
on a Saturday.
Be
But
surprised.
people need to maintain those things. They need to clean
Yeah,
those
they bring them.
things.
Yeah, they bring them to
There's
the shop.
just a much larger array of items that people could buy at O'Reilly's Auto Parts versus Xfinity.
I get it. No, I know what
So,
you're saying.
I think it casts a much wider net.
I kind of get what you're saying. I think more people have cable and internet than,
Than cars, wrong.
well, not more than cars, but that care about buying things at an O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Yeah.
I would agree only that more people access their internet than work on their own cars. That being said, O'Reilly's is one of those companies that they're just, when they get involved in something, they're involved for real.
Yeah.
Like all the stuff I see with them getting involved with like YouTubers
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
drifters and like other series, O'Reilly's seems like one of those companies that they're super good
They're
to
like-
their
They're like
people.
7-Eleven right now. Did
Like-
you see the new 7-Eleven commercial with all the sick cars in it?
Yeah,
Like, they're-
badass.
they have
But
doubled
every
down.
O'Reilly Auto Parts is going to have
Yes.
driver shit everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
which I'm
Yeah,
cool with.
That's fine. That's cool.
also, it-
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just kind of giving you the other side of.
to go
The wrong
against
side's fine.
what Dan said a second ago, wordy titles. Can't forget it was the Busch Grand National Series.
Yeah, but it's the Bush series.
There was a lot of words in that title. That's a wordy title.
O'Reilly Auto Parts Grand National Series.
That's more words.
I'm in. Wait, quick. What's the abbreviation of that?
But brand recognition wise, they wouldn't want to do the Grand National Series presented by O'Reilly
Yeah.
Auto Parts. They want the brand.
I would like
recognition.
Grand National Series back just because
Gives it an identity.
it's gonna take us another 10 years to remember that, but it'll be easier than saying the O'Reilly's cars.
And also, I think it gives it an identity because cup is cup, trucks are trucks.
Yeah,
The middle
you
cars,
guys,
you
the ones that I
guys.
actually enjoy the most.
Like if it was Grand National, like that's the middle one. You
and
know?
they got rid of that with Nationwide because
Yes.
Nationwide Grand National Series is wordy.
yeah,
And
So
I
they got rid of
never
that.
and I remember never
Cup light.
I never called them Nationwide cars.
Cup better.
They were Bush cars forever.
we call them just cut better.
Yeah, better than Cup.
Cup
I thought
too.
I don't know. You said you listened to Teardown. Did you hear the Gluck one or the Gluck joke though about?
I didn't listen to the whole thing. No, I
He's
didn't
like
go through it.
the only problem with this. He goes, you got drivers at an appearance or a function or whatever, and they say, oh, I'm an Xfinity driver. Now they're gonna go, I'm an O'Reilly's driver. Oh, you're a parts delivery guy.
oh,
yeah,
oh,
that.
Oh, so
Yeah,
fast.
that's what we're gonna get to.
I wonder
You
if
thought-
Out of four.
You thought you were tired of I'm faster than Xfinity Mobile. Now it's gonna be they're gonna get out of the car.
Everyone's gonna have a stutter.
A fucking jingle. Ugh.
Car
wonder
was
if
as fast
this
as
has-
O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's.
I wonder if this has something to do with
Out of
Penske's
four.
iffiness to get into the lower series.
Ow!
Because you gotta remember Penske is aligned with Advance.
That's what they have to do. They don't have to say the jingle. They just go, ow! Every time they get out of the car. Fucking Connor Zilic hits the wall at Talladega. Ow! On the radio.
I'm 100% clipping the end of the O'Reilly's
Someone
thing
get-
and making
yeah.
it a button.
Someone gets right hooked by Austin Hill as they're heading into the wall. Ow! Justin Allgaier gets taken out by a teammate. Ow!
Austin Hill.
Somebody clip that and put it over the indie rec now.
Oh, he killed a guy.
Austin Hill. Bow!
Tony Smoke.
Call the cops.
Jesus.
He did.
He did. He killed a guy.
He did kill a guy.
Technically, the tire killed.
There's a lot of guys in series that did that. Clint Boyer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You
You
could
would
do
Clint
it.
Boyer kill.
Both of the Ware boys.
Do you not?
Didn't
What?
Clint Boyer run a guy over
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
off ramp.
on an off ramp? You don't remember that?
Yeah, the guy was on foot in the off ramp.
Yeah.
Oh, he shouldn't have been there.
Exactly. That's yeah.
You could make that jingle about any time.
Just-
That could be fun.
And
as every-
anytime Rick Ware's kids, meet a girl.
No one has ever
What?
met any of their exes.
Dude, have you seen the
No one's ever seen them again.
have you seen the meme of the 2-jet holiday?
Oh yeah,
I still don't get that.
I
No.
hate that. I don't like that one.
No.
I will say though that this does what the idea we just had opens up anytime anyone does anything in the Xfinity series. Chris Wright misses pit road and buries Balicki.
Do you think he'll be in the Xfinity series again?
It's Chris Wright. Killed a guy.
Right after that,
Ow!
right after that, it's like O'Reilly's brake special.
Yeah, you got no brakes. O'Reilly's will get you as Chris Wright sliding.
Yeah, it's too bad we got ran over by Chris Wright today. It looks like he didn't get over to O'Reilly's and take
Oh my
advantage of the brake
fucking
pad
God.
special.
Should
Yes.
have bought the platinum pads, Chris. Right?
All right.
Just,
I take it
you're
back.
changing your tone.
I'm all in. I'm
So-
fucking
Yeah,
all
I
in.
mean, I'm like I said, the title will get
It'll-
needs some getting used to. I understand why Bush didn't come back.
I hate it.
We would have loved
I
it,
wish they
but
did.
it's a branding thing.
It
you can't
is.
have
Yeah.
a bunch of Bush cars in Walmart selling them to 5-year-olds.
Any other news bits, or shall we talk some
Um,
race cars?
They did release the NASCAR 25 soundtrack.
Oh yes.
Yes.
iRacing actually released it on Spotify. Killer playlist.
I think it's great.
Oh, they
because-
said a playlist?
Yes.
Yeah,
Out.
it's on
Spotify.
Spotify.
Take that to me.
It's in the Discord.
I don't care.
Yeah,
Text it
I
to
think
me.
it's
gotcha.
great
find
because
it.
there's a lot of
I already got it
throwbacks
loaded right
to
now.
old NASCAR games, like you're flirting with disasters and
You
some
have
of
to.
those, Breaking Benjamin.
Hypnotize.
Hypnotize.
System of Downs on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's some newer stuff, and you can tell where these guys influence it. Like there's the guy that Blaney loves. Shit.
Yeah.
Sturgill.
No, somebody else. I forget his name.
Right.
Yeah, they had Jelly Roll on there, Breaking Benjamin,
What's the last one? There's like
Chevelle.
Whiskey Myers.
Whiskey Myers.
There
yeah,
it
that's
is.
who Blaney loves.
He's like boys with them.
Yeah, like Dangerous Summers, the band that Junior's been hyping up for years. Like they're in there.
Yeah.
So it's cool that you get that influence from the newer guys. But then there's also, they were smart enough to, I still
Pay
remember,
homage.
firing up NASCAR 98. I had the 50th anniversary edition. You fire it up and instantly you're hit with Flirting with Disaster. Like
Yep.
Banger.
fucking,
Yeah.
that brings me right
Love
back
it.
to my
Want
childhood.
Kyle Petty on the front of it.
I don't want to talk about Kyle Petty. He's a piece of.
All right.
I had
he's been outdone this week.
yeah, he has been outdone this week.
Sure.
Bye.
Congrats to Mamba Smith for dethroning
Oh,
Kyle Petty
that
this
was
week.
That's to talk about foot in mouth on
That
that,
was
one.
rough.
He is doubling down as we speak.
Phenomenal. I heard he addresses it on Harvick's podcast that's out apparently, so I kind of want to listen to him double
That's
down on
interesting.
that mess because apparently the point of the drivers' championship is not to crown the best driver.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. I did
Which
want
I
to.
will say real quick, that contradicts everything else you're saying, because if it's to reward the best team, you would reward consistency,
Consistency.
not wins.
Yeah.
So therefore, you saying it doesn't crown the best driver is completely contradictory to the entire winning your in system.
And I'm also confused by Kyle Petty because I feel like he's just trolling us at this point. Like, there's no way he believes this.
I think he does.
Okay. Also, this could also go into race chat, but I wanted to. I'm gonna say it. Want to give somebody their flowers, Ricky Harden.
Yeah.
Don't kill Ricky.
What did Ricky do?
Shouts, no, not to him. I'm just saying it because he hates when we say that. Shouts to our boy. We were on his car like twice. Brayton Laster
Yep. Yep.
got a P7 finish in the dirt in the ARCA cars this weekend. His best career finish ever. The first lead lap finish for his team since 2018,
Hell yeah.
and that
yeah.
team's best finish since 1984.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations,
What team is he
man.
racing for?
Wayne Peterson Motorsports.
Well, I hope it paid enough to buy him a
Congrats.
new fire suit, because that thing was cooked.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, that was an old picture from another dirt race.
Well, good thing it's a fire
okay.
suit.
So I wanted to shout him out because that's fucking sick. Like that's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool.
awesome, man. Congrats.
Did,
Yeah.
did that just cross your wires? You looked really confused for a second
No,
there.
it's dumb.
You said it was a fire suit that was cooked, and I said, good thing it's a fire suit.
Yeah, it's still ruined.
Well, then you shouldn't have said cooked. You should have said ruined.
Dirty.
It's ruined.
Ruined. It might be
this-
French. Escape.
I'm just kind of going through Discord. I saw this. Carter Opley posted it this morning. This is giving me hope for the future, as we've talked a lot about Richard Childress being annoying as hell, and I'm blue collar. But. Apparently, in the media center after the race, Austin admits that him and Pop Pop have had arguments about the direction of RCR.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Dylan
Whether
says
or
those,
not to fire Austin Hill.
Yeah, Dylan says those are frustrating and hard since Childress is his grandfather, but there's certain directions we have to go and move this boat forward.
Yeah.
So that is good news. That I mean, obviously it's the like worst kept secret in NASCAR is that he's gonna end up taking that team over, and
It's not
the
even
next,
a secret.
not even a
It's
secret.
literally-
I know. Well, that was the only word I could come up with at the time. All right, listen.
Sell the team and all their stuff to Dale Earnhardt Jr. because it's literally the Dale Earnhardt Museum. Just let Junior put his name on it, and then Junior has a Cup team, and he owns
There you
the
go.
3 and the 8. It's perfect.
But I think that makes me happy that when RC
I think
finally
we've-
does decide to hang it up, I think Austin has a
Yeah.
good direction for this.
I think we've talked about this a bunch of times that we kind of feel like it would be in good hands with him, and he
well, he was
he's getting his
the-
toes in, dipping his toes in the water. He's basically running the entire PBR team
He's got
too.
that. Yeah, he's.
Um,
I think they
not
gave
team
that.
league.
No, it's a team.
Oh, I
it's
thought
the
it was, I thought
Carolina
they, like, owned
Cowboys.
the league. Oh, okay.
No, it's he
I
owns.
was way off.
He
I
owns. he
feel
was
like
on a-
Norm's not wrong that they have a stake in the whole.
they might have a
league, but they
stake,
have
but-
their own.
Yeah,
team
the Carolina
too.
Cowboys is Austin Dillon's. Like he owns that team. They may have a. You might be. We all might
Might
be
be
right.
both.
Yeah.
Someone will tell us.
But you're right. He is getting a taste of running a
and
operation.
I think he had a lot to do with getting Kyle Busch over there too.
Yes.
I mean,
if not all of it.
Yeah.
He was the
and
driving
Kyle
factor
regrets
of that.
it, but he still made a good
You
business
think?
decision.
It looked good at first when they still
No,
had
now it
Tyler
looks-
Reddick's notebook.
Yeah.
I think the most surprising part about that, like Dan said, everyone kind of knew because it wasn't like a secret that this was kind of the plan, was to kind of skip a generation and leave it to the grandkid.
Right.
But I think it's more of a surprise as leaving it to the grandkids
Right?
because Austin said that Ty has a lot to do with the conversation.
Yeah.
Ty is very involved.
I think
Yeah.
they're gonna. It's gonna be a run by committee kind of thing between the two of them. I think.
And which is something else that I mentioned a couple weeks ago when the colleague rumors started with the Dodge thing. Like Ty's going to need to jump ship.
Yeah.
Because Ty is the RCR connection.
Yep.
No matter where he goes, that team is either a Chevy team or turns to a Chevy team, and they get assistance.
And the
from
older
RCR.
Ty gets, and the more I hear him talk, the more it's like, okay, he's grown up. He's
Yeah.
kind of
Honestly, I agree with that.
I think the team would be in good hands because I feel like both of the Austin boys love the sport so much.
Dylan.
They're not.
You said
Yeah,
the
sorry,
Austin.
both of the Dylan
Ty Austin.
kids. They
That'd be a
they seem
cooler
to
name,
love
to
the
be
sport
honest.
so much, and they want to see what's best for the team and the sport. Now
Well, and
it's
they-
not so
I
much
think-
just for them.
I
so-
think they love the legacy of their team,
Yeah.
of their grandfather's
Right.
team, so they will do everything
do
to
a
fix
good
it
job of
and
it.
make it better.
Yeah.
Small amount of news too. Casey Mears is in the Cup race this weekend.
Yes,
Oh,
he
yeah.
is.
Because what year
What
is
year
it?
is it? Yeah.
RCR co-owns Carolina Cowboys, so it's just the team.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
It's not the whole series.
I liked the sponsorship on the JJ Yaley number 66 car this week. It is SI Yachts.
Yachts.
Yep. So we are definitely targeting the right
Yachts.
people with that sponsorship.
That's where Kyle
B2B
charters
yachts.
his yachts from.
Yeah, one of mine is
Talking
chartered. through them.
about B2C, then go buy me a yacht.
Yeah, buy one of them. All right, let's get into it, shall we?
Oh, wait, before you hit the button, there was one more thing.
One more.
Potential Xfinity scheme of the year with apparently Alpha Prime has acquired our motorsports owners points
Oh yeah,
and will field a fourth entry at Daytona for Cesar Baccarella, the number 5
Yeah, that thing is
7-Eleven vehicle,
Sweet.
which mother of God, it's beautiful.
It is badass.
So that's kind of interesting that the 5 will live on, even though our motorsports has kind of
Go.
Have you guys seen the Supra Hot Wheels 7-Eleven car?
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I picked one up the other day. Beautiful. It's actually
Yeah, they're
done
sick.
very well. It's
All right, I
not
think
like
that's everything.
sick.
I think
cheesy like they
I think
normally
we hit all the things.
All right, let's do it. All right, we had a double header weekend at Richmond with the Euro 250 and the Cookout 400. Maybe the first weekend with two normal names back to back, which is awesome.
Yep.
Starting with the truck race, the Euro 250 looked like Ty Majeski's race to lose, leading 143 out of the 250 until, like we talked about a little bit earlier, got into it a little bit with his teammate, Mr. Matt.
Apparently,
Crafton.
there was gear oil or some sort of fluid on the track that no
Yep.
one knew. I mean, you could see in front of Majeski and Crafton, Corey LaJoy got into it because we have now hit the Corey LaJoy is racing again part of the schedule, which I am very excited about. We have Corey
All on board.
We have Corey LaJoy every truck race for the rest of the season. He also was
I
on
believe
the
it's
bottom.
Lajoie.
LaJoy. He was also on the bottom and lost the nose and floated up the track and almost got into it with somebody. I forget who it was. And then right behind them, Crafton was on fresh tires and he was, I think, trying to unlap himself, if I'm not mistaken. And he just dove off in the corner and it looked like he was on ice. He went straight up, just buried Majeski.
Yep.
And then iRacing hacked into the wall and came to a dead stop.
That was crazy.
That was weird. I want to know what he hit.
Yep.
Crafton backed into the fence, and you would think he would hit it and slide down the wall, but it looked like he net coded on iRacing and hit the wall and just
Glued it.
Just glued.
I think it's
Yeah.
just the jungle gyms that are the back of the trucks to build the beds.
something
I think just one of those pipes, which are just pretty much supporting the body. They're not there for structure.
probably skewered.
I think just kind of like bent the wrong way and just turned into a spring,
Yeah,
rather
it was
than
wild.
impaling.
But yeah, he didn't like total Majeski's truck, but I think it flared out.
Never
the,
drove the same.
It flared out the right rear, which I guess on like cup cars is a good thing, but on the trucks they already have so much side force that it just turned into a parachute.
Right. Yeah, Corey Heim takes the lead with 75 to go. He led 75 laps and took it with 20 to go, and Majeski didn't have enough for him. Did bring it home second after getting into it with Crafton. So this makes for what? Heim's
7th?
seventh on the year. Youngest driver in history to get to 18 wins. He's officially passed Mr. Kyle
Yeah.
Busch.
And also he's now going to start the playoffs with what, 63 playoff points?
Yeah.
Something stupid like that.
Yeah, let me take a look here.
Because this was the regular season cutoff for the trucks.
Yes, it was. That has now set our playoffs for the Truck Series. Trucks will not be on track again until the 30th at Darlington when they start their round of 10, not 16, not 12, 10.
Yep.
Because all three series have to be different, which is ridiculous. But anyway, Corey Heim, yes, 65 points above the cutoff line.
Ridiculous.
Basically has a free pass. Yeah, as long as he just doesn't do anything
He has
dumb.
well, the thing is, and they brought this up on DBC, and I've heard it other places as well. That second round, which technically is the last round before the championship, it's their semifinals.
Mhm.
There is no amount of points that you're safe from that.
No.
It's the Roval, because the trucks have never been to the Roval, so that has shit show written all over it.
Yep.
Which doesn't matter. I don't think Heim's too worried there because we've seen him on road courses. He's just going to drive away.
Yeah, but he's one restart at the end.
True.
Away from getting wrecked like he has
Yeah.
4 times this year.
Then they have
He's had
Talladega.
so
or what
many
happened
taken
to
away
like
from him.
Parker last year.
Yes.
Yep.
So you've got the Roval, Talladega, and Martinsville. And I think Bob Pockrass is on DBC this week, and he said it basically what you guys just said. You could lead 99% of that race. You get one missed time green, white checkered, and it's over. And
All three of them.
All three of those races. You get
Yeah.
one.
I mean, look at Martinsville earlier this year.
Yep.
He was dominating, gives the guy on his inside some room. The guy doors him good on the straightaway. It might have been Majeski, to be
I
honest.
think it was.
And cuts down a tire after leading the majority of that race and dominating. And you blow a tire with 7 laps to go or whatever.
Yeah, and game over.
So, yeah, it's definitely a dangerous round for him. It would need to be catastrophic.
Yeah, it would have
But-
to be like 2 DNFs.
Yeah.
You know, for
Which
it
is
to be a problem.
possible, though.
100% possible.
100% possible.
Yeah.
2 DNFs, and then you're running out of gas at the end of one of the races or something.
Yeah.
So unlikely, but possible.
There's a possibility.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, looking at the standings, he's 65 to the good, which is absolutely insane.
Bonkers.
Just a little shy of triple. Second place, Lane Riggs at 26.
Like I said,
Above.
I'm curious to see what that team does next year.
Who?
The 11.
Tricon. Well, that's they're supposed to be. I mean, that's the rumor is that that's where Honeycutt's going.
Yeah. I want to see if that team is just that good or if Corey Heim is that good.
We'll find out.
Because he's done a few races in Xfinity, a couple races in Cup. Haven't seen anything special out of him.
No.
So is he just that good, or is it like the 19 last year?
I
with
think
Chris Neckes?
the other races, well, especially the Cup races, is more getting reps than anything.
Yeah, he's not trying
Yeah.
to be good.
But
It's don't wreck this.
we've seen a
get
couple
comfortable.
guys
Yeah.
pop into the Cup Series like Hocevar.
Yeah.
When he jumped in the 7 at Gateway. It's like, oh shit, this kid, he's fast out the gate.
Yeah.
There's
Yep.
something to him.
I think they're different people too. Like Heim has this trajectory already planned. He's already
Yeah.
got a deal with 2311. He's not fighting for a ride. He's not trying to prove himself. I think every Cup ride for him is just getting reps. Versus Hocevar was, I need to prove myself. I need to prove myself. I need to prove myself. So anytime he got a shot,
Yeah.
he's going for it. And he's also very talented too. But
Yeah.
I think the Heim thing is there's no reason for you to go hard at all. Like you're not going to win this thing probably. It's a backup of a backup car. Like we're not giving you the best equipment in the world. And if you finish 17th or you finish 26th, we're not going to make any money on this anyway. So get your reps in there, get comfortable, get used to these guys, and then we'll fight the battle when
Yep.
it's time.
But it is
That's just my opinion.
it's going to be worth watching next year.
100%.
If that team stays identical and Caden Honeycutt gets in that thing, I want to
Yep.
see how good that team is.
So,
Because,
looking-
like I said, with the 19 as a prime example, Chris Neckes last year was lights out in that 19 truck. and they switch crew chiefs, and all of a sudden it's like Daniel Hemrick. He won one race, and he's kind of been there.
All right. So looking at the lineup for the truck series, Corey Heim, Lane Riggs, Chandler Smith. So the 2 front row trucks. The 19 and the 18, Daniel Hemrick and Tyler Ankrum. We got Ty Majeski, Grant Enfinger, Raja Karuth, and then Caden Honeycutt in Stuart Friesen's 52. And then Jake Garcia are your playoff drivers for the Craftsman Truck Series.
If you go to owner's points, Corey is in that. Corey's in the
Yes.
owner's points with the 7 truck.
Correct.
77.
77, sorry.
Yeah.
There's too many spires.
And Corey had a pretty solid run.
Top 5?
Yep.
He,
Top-
he
I think
top
he's
5.
top 5 both times he's been in that truck as
Yep.
well.
And he top 5 both races he was in this week. I don't want to hear a fucking thing about him turning Newman in the modified race. Newman literally said, I spun my tires.
but still blamed him.
Yeah.
That
Like,
And they
Norm
did the
said
same
it-
thing
Norm
on,
said
they
it
did
per-
the same thing on DBC.
Norm said it absolutely perfectly. I made a mistake, but it's the guy behind me's fault.
how is that possible?
What, huh?
The interview with Newman, I understand his frustration. He's like, yeah, I spun the tires a little bit. I guess Corey didn't know that. What's he? What?
If Corey lets off
What?
to not hit him,
I
he's
missed
going
a
to get
shift.
run
He
over.
gets
Why
run
didn't
over.
he miss a shift behind me?
That made
Yeah.
no sense to me at
Yeah.
all.
That
And
was
it's
dumb.
like Corey should be apologizing.
They
for
did the
this.
exact same thing on DBC. Freddie was like, "Oh well, Corey wrecked another one in the late model race or
Modifieds.
modified race," and Tommy Baldwin, who him and Corey are buddies, they bust each other's balls. He goes, "I'm hard on Corey a lot. That was not his fault." He's like, Newman spun the tires. He even said it in his interview, and Freddie's like, "Oh well, Corey still could have lifted."
He,
It's like
he
you're
lifts.
in the fucking restart zone.
He lifts. He gets
You're
run the fuck
second in
over.
line in the
Yeah,
restart zone in a modified, and you're gonna, I better watch this guy's pipe in case he spins his tires.
yeah, I just
Yeah,
found that
no.
kind of ridiculous.
That is the
Yeah,
dumbest.
but
that
top
pissed me
fives
off.
for our boy in both his
Strong
races this
stash,
weekend.
too.
So I'm. Oh my god, the stashes.
Jesus Christ.
I hope he still has that allowed because
That thing is
he's gonna
So
he's gonna have to get a
intense.
restraining order against me.
I made a
Can I
new,
just sniff it?
I made a new Twitter friend over the weekend.
Who's that?
A fan favorite Twitter page, which there have been 4 or 5 of them. Captain Corey LaJoy reappeared on
Oh
Twitter
my
this
god,
week.
yes.
It's one of the pages. There was one for Chase Briscoe, Cole Custer, Corey LaJoy. There was like 3 or 4 of them.
The Briscoe one was
And
funny.
it's like, it's a Twitter page that it's like somebody in World War II is writing letters to
no,
their
not
loved
even.
ones.
It's like
Revolutionary
Revolutionary War.
And he posted once after the truck race and then once after the cup race or something. Like pretty much after the truck race, he was pretty much congratulating, like, we had a fast steed this weekend and I was able to pilot it to a solid finish, but don't worry, a younger soldier with more money behind them will take the steed away from me one day or something like that.
Yeah.
Like throwing kind of poking fun. And then Sunday, he pretty much made a similar post about like, oh, turns out that it wasn't the old 7-horse that was bad. It was just the driver or something. Like the new driver comes with ARCA brakes and less or more money or something like that. It was poking fun at Justin Haley. Obviously stole Corey's ride, and this Twitter page, whoever runs it, could be Corey, doubt it is, was kind of throwing shade. So I commented on it. I was like, glad to see you're back, my captain, because that Twitter page disappeared for about a year. And we went back and forth, and I was like, hope to see you back in the battle next year or something like that. I was trying to keep up with them. Those guys are really creative with how they write stuff. But
yeah.
he pretty much made it seem like I said, I don't know who's on this running this page. Could be Corey for all we know. Could be his social media person. We don't know. But they pretty much made it seem like there was like 0% chance Corey was going to get a full-time ride next year because of the Prime deal.
Mm-hmm.
Something like, a prime opportunity is going to stray him away from a full-time season next year, and
This is
the love of cousin Carl is going to blur his vision or something.
this was the tweet after Haley buried it into the side of the 19. The steed 'twas ripped from my grasp with the promise of greener horizons. The new frontier provides ARCA brakes and less performance. Reap what thou shalt sow.
That's awesome. Well done. Well
But
done.
it made it seem like a full-time opportunity was not in Corey's horizons, at least during the Prime deal, which, I mean, I would happily take him in a car over than on a stage, but so be it.
Yep. We'll see what happens.
But just one of those Twitter pages that's like, it's always a fun follow.
Yeah.
So, Heim time once again. No surprise. Sunday, Cookout 400. Austin Dillon claims his 6th career Cup victory. He led 107, including the final 49.
I think this is literally his first ever career victory without an asterisk next to it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think they said it on the teardown that it might be his best career day ever.
Because
And it was.
his cleanest other win was the Coke 600, which was like they got crazy lucky on fuel mileage.
Yeah.
Which
This
I think
is-
was like a mistake that led to them running a different strategy and they ended up making
This
it work.
couldn't be a cleaner victory if you asked for it. They ran up front all day. Their pit stops were clean.
Yep.
He didn't get into it with anybody. There was clean battles up front. Good strategy. They just executed perfectly all day. Obviously had the car.
Yeah.
Much like they did last year. I mean, last year he had the car. He was the dominant
Yeah.
car 100% last year. Obviously, what happened at the end is his own
I was talking to
doing.
my dad about it. It's people forget that he was going to win that race by like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Last year before Corey or before Stenhouse and Priest got into it.
Right.
And started that whole shit show.
Yeah. I mean, you can't take this away from him at all. I mean, do I love this win? Obviously not, because I want to see the people that are consistent.
Yep.
You know, like your Priests and your Busher that now got bumped out because of it have been very consistent most of the season. And now him, who has not been at all
He's
in the
literally
conversation.
28th in points.
Yeah. And now he's in. But that is the system that we have. And he's in. And he
Yep.
earned it
Yep.
and he deserved it. You cannot
You
take
can't-
this away from him
As-
at all.
As much as I didn't want to see him win, you can't say anything. There's no asterisk. There's no, well, if this happened,
Yeah.
no, he
I
fucking,
mean, obviously with the race picks thing, it played into my favor for our
no wonder
our
you're
fun
so happy.
game. I'm really not. Like, I wanted to see the Priest win, like, because obviously we got to meet the guy and
Yeah.
he's awesome. And
I don't
Whatever.
like going into Daytona going to be as stressed as I am.
Yeah.
I'm really not looking forward to watching Daytona.
Yeah.
I know there are 16 or 17 people that could win that would be fine for what I want to happen, but there are 16 or 17 people that could win and ruin my entire year.
yes,
Because one, I picked Alex Bowman to win the championship.
Ooh,
So if
you
he
did.
doesn't make the playoffs, it's not gonna be so good. And
Right.
two, I'm just a really big Alex Bowman fan. I love the kid. I feel like he gets a shit deal a lot of the time. So it's tough to watch him go through this kind of struggle. And then to have his probably best race of the season and just lose it at the end because of lap traffic. And it's
Yeah.
just like, damn.
yep. This obviously this pushing the line up one now puts him right on the cut line.
Yeah.
But with Tyler Reddick's rough race after getting taken out, you know, they are not that far apart. They're 29
29
points apart. I mean, they're both above the cut line by a lot. I mean, Bowman, I believe, is plus 60 at this point, so it pretty much puts everybody below,
Mathematically, I think they're both locked in.
barring a perfect
Yeah.
race and zero. Yes,
Mathematically, they're both locked in without a new winner.
Without a new winner, yes.
Busher would need to win
Sweep.
every stage,
and fastest lap.
fastest lap, and finish second in order to tie Bowman.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if he wins, he's in.
He's vaulting it.
So they're both mathematically locked in.
Right.
It would-
Barring
it
a
would
new
need
winner.
to be the craziest chain of events ever for
Right.
Busher to win that race or to beat him in points. Which even still, I don't
Bowman
know
would
what
have
the
to get
tiebreaker
DQ'd
would
again.
be.
Highest finish.
Yeah, which I'm sure they both finished second. Bowman's
And then
finished
it's
second
average.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, and then it becomes
Bowman
average
has
finish, I
the
believe.
second most top 10s, a lot of top 5s. So I mean, it would be a coin toss. I don't know the exact number.
It's average finish. At
Yeah,
the highest
which I think
is.
Bowman would be ahead of
I
him.
think so too.
So
Yeah,
this is going to be a really interesting race to watch. Really, Daytona, the 48 is going to be probably the only car that could possibly be even focusing on points. Because no one else has a reason to get points other than just like, oh, the 41 car's 8 points ahead of me. If I get a good stage finish, I could tie him.
Reddick basically has to just not wreck.
yeah.
In theory. Because the only way he's getting knocked out is if there's a new winner and he gets in a wreck on lap 10.
Right. And then Bowman finishes top 10,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Right.
Yeah.
But if Bowman takes, if he takes both stages and gets those 20 points, like they're right
They're
there.
right there. What are they,
Yeah.
29 points?
29, yeah. Is that the
But that's
differentiator?
such
Yeah, I
a
think
massive
so.
win. It's going to be interesting to watch their strategy because they could get a perfect race kind of thing, like we're talking about Busher could possibly do,
You know,
and point their way in. But that is so high of a risk.
Right.
to do that and then wreck out that you're just like Bowman said at the end of the race, we're probably racing for the win.
Yeah.
Like we're probably winning you're in right now. Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
our
pretty much
last
where they
ditch
are.
I'm
effort.
actually looking back
5
for,
of the last 7 Daytonas have were first time winners.
Right.
Yep. I'm looking back for fun at our playoff picks.
Yeah.
Me and you are currently tied.
Cool.
Norm is 1 behind us because you did not have SVG making the playoffs. We did.
Idiot.
I currently, the only 2 that I have that are not in is Brad K and Busher.
Okay.
Your 2 are Busher and Bush. And you have Brad K, Busher, and Suarez. So actually pretty good this year.
We did okay.
And you don't have SVG. But all things considered, we have everybody else.
Yep.
So I'm interested there.
We'll see. We'll see how it shakes out. And at the end of this race, we have now already crowned our regular season champion because
Guess no one's going to watch next week because what's the point?
yeah, it's game over.
Yeah,
Game
fuck.
over. It's boring.
William
I'm
Byron
done.
has locked up the regular season championship.
Yep.
No one can catch him.
We barely talked about the race.
Which
though,
is
so-
cool for me because as King Hater of the 24
Yeah, I was
car,
doing like the results, and then
Gotcha.
we'll talk about some of
as
the
King Hater of
highlights.
the 24 car, the regular season champ has not done well the past few years.
Hasn't really. I mean, Reddick
No.
made it to the Final 4 last year.
MTJ didn't show up.
Yeah.
That
Chase
was-
Elliott got
yep.
shit on
Yep.
the year before
Yep.
that.
Yeah.
So
At least Reddick made it to the Final 4 last year.
I mean, the regular season champ like curse has been a thing for a while.
Yeah,
Look
it's-
at Harvick when he won 9,
Kind of like
and then just
it's very similar to the
Playoffs.
old President's Trophy curse in hockey.
all I'm
Yeah.
saying is if Bowman can somehow pass Reddick, it's pretty much a lock for the championship because 15th place has won at least 1 year in a row.
yeah, that could be the thing. Some talking points during the race. Race overall, how did you feel about it? First of all,
Best
For
short
Richmond,
track race we've
fucking-
had in the next gen.
Best
I
Richmond
agree.
race.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I kind of agree with that. Yeah.
Because
It-
the only ones that come close are the Phoenix option tires,
Richmond
which
option
I
tires.
still think are gimmicky.
Yeah.
I still think option
Yeah.
tires are gimmicky because it's super predictable.
hmm
It's these 8 cars have the yellow tires, these 9 cars have the red tires. They're going to swap positions.
Yep.
Yeah.
This was a straight up strategy race. I loved that teams sacrificed stage 1 to bank extra tires, whether it worked or not. I loved that we saw Blaney and Bowman stay out 4 extra laps in the final stage to hopefully overcome that gap to the 3 car,
right?
which they were both at one point like scheduled to do that. Kind of like it was, you should pass him with this many laps to go.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, it didn't work out because of lap traffic situations and tires falling off and not. But I thought it was super cool because there were certain guys that were faster at the beginning, faster at the end, that would
Yeah.
burn their tires up. So I think this was perfect. And I've said when we had the option tires that I thought it was a gimmick. Let us run those all the time.
Yeah.
So I love that they had option tires, at least on the right side. And I loved that there was a fear there wasn't enough tires.
Yep.
And also
Limiting how many they had. The compound worked great with this surface. I mean, I've seen a lot of people on social media like why haven't they been bringing this exact tire every single time? It's a combination of tire and surface.
It's a moving
too,
target.
you
that
know?
being said, it was an option tire that didn't blow out.
Right.
We didn't have a single flat tire other than Logano in practice. I guess he had one in the race. Both were punctures.
Yeah.
It wasn't Bristol a couple years ago where they just corded and all of a sudden people were just blowing tires in 18 laps.
Yeah.
These
yeah.
things wore out and slowed down dramatically
Yep.
over the course of 30, 45 laps, but we didn't see a single tire explode.
Yeah, and we
Nope.
talked about it a little bit earlier where, Blaney went out and went hard right away after a fresh set of tires versus Dylan let him kind of come in a little bit before he went after it, and they lasted longer. So the conservation was probably the first time that we've really had this in a while
Since the
since
Bristol
the Bristol
debacle.
Softies,
Yep.
which
Yep.
was the best.
So
I loved that.
good,
That was wild.
Good news. I don't know if any of you heard this on any of the shows, and I also saw it on Twitter. This is apparently the tire they're bringing to Loudon.
Yeah. Good.
Big fan.
Good.
Big fan of that.
Yeah.
Honestly, bring the rain tires to Loudon and let it rain because that was great TV.
That
Yeah.
was
Make
the
it rain,
greatest
baby.
thing ever.
Speaking of the winner, his teammate, old RCR, Mr. Kyle Busch, took out a couple of cars. Norm, tell people what happened there.
I painted this picture immediately as it happened.
Oh my god.
Take the threes.
Watercolor or crayon?
I ate the crayons. So I
you
used-
just spit it
I
against the
used-
wall?
I used sidewalk chalk for this one.
Oh, you did
Uh,
you like chew it up and spit it out like
the ones that are
abstract
shaped
art?
like the big crayons.
Those are good ones, yeah.
They don't taste the same. Take the threes final restart from last year.
Yeah.
The final lap, basically.
final
yeah.
lap.
Final
and
turn.
put it on top of the 8s, whatever fucking lap this was in this race. They were identical.
There was like the same trajectory. They come off a 2, get into the side of somebody, almost wreck them.
Because I might be remembering that incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure the 3 and the 11 were tangling down the backstretch before he.
I don't. Yeah,
shipped the
that's
22.
That's the fuzzy part, but the rest of it is dead on.
Because I think the 3 and the 11 were nose to bumper, and the 22 was pulling away on that final lap. But
Doesn't matter.
Kyle Busch comes off turn 2. He's up high, 4 wide. I don't know if he was afraid he was going to hit the wall or if he thought he was clear, but he was in the high line, a couple feet lower. Like they were kind of making it seem like he was a car lower on the broadcast, but he was like 2 feet off the wall and just like cuts hard left on the straightaway and just
Gets into Chastain.
goes across the one's nose.
Yep.
Which
Chastain
then
got all crossed up.
the
too.
1 and the 6 were behind him, like kind of like fishtailing down the backstretch because the 1 just got slanted into the 6 from the 8. And then into 3, the 8, I don't think it was anything like, I'm going to dump this guy. But
So
the 8
apparently,
The
just dove into the
5
corner.
came down, and he came down across the 19's
19.
nose, and the 19 lifted to let him in, and Kyle didn't know and just
It,
ran
what
into the
what
back
it
of
looked
him.
like to me, it looked like the 19 was going to go inside on the 5. The 5 cut his nose off, so the 19 thought better of it and checked up because you could see the pipes, the fire coming out the pipes.
yep.
And I think Kyle Busch was like, I'm going with you underneath the 5.
Yep.
So then the 19 gets like crooked sandwiched between the 5 and the 8s. And then obviously
I just
Kyle
went back
Busch.
and watched. There was no contact with the 11 and the 3 last year.
No,
so
they were nose to bumper.
they were
right?
they were right on
Yeah.
top of
So
each other.
the
Yeah.
19 gets spun, backs up the track. The 8 pile drives him in the driver rear a
And
little
then
bit.
everybody follows. I thought the 8 was running from the 1. Was my initial thought process. Was the 8 just chopped the nose off the 1 literally because he probably took an inch off the front bumper of that thing, and then was kind of like, I'm going to get away from him to 3, and then buried the 19. But the 5 and the 19 were doing some sort of handshake deal right in front of him. Whatever. The 8 just completely washes out the 19. Buries him into the outside wall, which brings 20 other cars with him. Somehow, 1 car got damaged.
Yeah.
Don't know how that happened. And then the 8, I'm through it, Harry. I guess I'm going to enter pit road. Like, I don't know where he was
He
I
going.
took
don't
a hard left.
He wasn't even. It wasn't
He
even
went
a hard
2
left.
lanes
He just-
left.
It wasn't even a hard left. It was like he let go of the wheel and it just let it drift down the track, right to. I'm sorry, if the wreck goes high, where is the rest of the traffic going to go? You got cars going by you on the
Yeah,
bottom.
there's 8 cars that just passed you on the bottom.
He
Why
should
are you
have-
turning left?
He should have just kept it up against the wall.
Yellow
your
flags
line.
out.
It's like he let go of the wheel and was like, "Well, I guess I'll let gravity do the work," and he just slowly drifted down and right hooks Chase Elliott up. I mean, he hit the fence a fucking ton.
Yeah, he did. And when he hits the fence, he spins like a
Yeah.
son bitch.
And he
Yeah,
hit-
he gets
and he
smoked by the 24.
Gets
Yeah.
into it with Byron. It was just a weird wreck.
Yeah, it's
Even the commentators, I
like he
remember,
lost his mind.
they showed
Yeah.
the
I mean,
big,
he had a run. I understand he had the run coming
Yeah.
off of 2. He was not clear of the 1. That was his mistake. Going into 3, I don't quite pin it on him because I
No,
think he was
I don't
committing
either.
with the 19 and it was just bad place.
Still
but
one of
then,
those things
but
when
then he
you rear-end
center
somebody,
punches
it's
him
always your
and then
fault.
he drives through it and then 2 lanes to the
Yeah.
left and takes out the
it's
9.
bad enough
Yeah.
when the broadcast
smash,
is showing
up, smash, up,
when
smash, up.
the broadcast is showing the majority of the wreck, and then they show Chase Elliott's wadded up car, and I think it was Letarte. He's like, "How did that happen?"
Yeah,
Like,
so
they had
much
no
later.
It seemed
idea.
like Chase and the 24 just wrecked each other after
Yeah.
the wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
But
the
it's just
9,
like
the
Kyle
9's out of
Busch thing.
infield carry and he goes, "Oh, guess he didn't think I was way down there."
yeah. Freddie
Yeah.
said it on DVC. He said he was watching the wreck happen. Obviously, they were in front of it. Bubba was leading at the time. And he said he looked down and he thought the 24 and the 9 like wrecked each other. He's like, "Are they mad at each other?" Like they had no idea what happened because
Yeah.
it was so late.
Wild out of nowhere.
And that's the comparison to the 3 last year is racing off 2, dive bomb into 3, wreck the car in front of you, and then, oh shit, I'm getting passed. Might as well right hook the guy right below me.
yeah, just
And
Yeah.
it looked eerily similar to the 3 from last year. But like I said, like Kyle Busch, like your race was off to a bad start. The 3's fast. You
Your
should have been
series
fast.
is
Your
off to a
car
bad start.
is
Well,
all
the
fucked up.
8 came into this race. Everyone was touting him because in practice he was fastest lap, fastest like 5, 15, 30 lap averages. Like everyone was like, "Watch out for Kyle Busch this weekend." Green flag drops, and he has a boat anchor. He was in like 25th, 3 laps into the
Dude,
race.
He was high
going
wide
nowhere
and
in this
losing it
car.
in every corner. It's like the rear end was disconnected.
We had people at the race. So Carteropoli, Levi, and Mike
Big
were
shouts.
all at
Love
the
you all.
race. Love you guys. They were on race chat. Like, what the hell is the 8 doing? Because every corner he's like,
He's on kill.
no, before that. He was like going into the corners. He was like diamonding the corners. They said he almost got in the wall a couple times. Like, they're like, what is wrong with the 8?
Well,
This
showed him a
was
couple
way-
times and he was like drifting.
Yeah. This was way before the wreck happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a shit show. That was
Yeah.
just a mess.
I was real close to busting out my "fuck Kyle Busch" shirt again.
Yeah, that was. I still don't understand what the reasoning was for
Yeah,
just turning hard
that
left
was
after
weird.
you're through the wreck.
I wanted to highlight
And then people were putting it on Chase.
Yeah, they're
Like
he was
Chase
going
should
too
have been
fast.
lower.
there's a car underneath
It's
him.
like the fuck?
Chase is in the first lane.
Well, there was
Zane
no, there
Smith
was a
was right
car that
below
was
him.
inside.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Zane
know.
Smith was below him. He couldn't go
But
anywhere.
Zane Smith was below the line. Chase is like right
Yeah,
at
yeah, I
the
guess you're
line
right,
in
yeah.
lane
Yeah.
1.
I wanted to highlight the house of horrors that was pit road.
Whoa, boy.
Oh,
Holy
geez.
And it
penalties.
wasn't just one person. It was
everybody.
penalties, pit miscues. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel bad. Carson Hocevar was technically on the winning strategy, doing 3 stops in the final stage. He should have been up there challenging at least for in the top 5, top 2, 3, whatever. But he comes in for the second stop in stage 3, and the jack falls.
Twice.
Well, no, it falls once.
Boy, yeah.
And then they come back in for the last stop, and they like fumbled the bag on the right rear, and it just, I mean, he ended up like 14th.
Yeah.
You know,
2 terrible pit stops.
Denny's pit crew fucked him twice, and he got a speeding penalty.
Yep.
Obviously, Bubba was the big one. Bubba, I don't know what the hell happened there. I mean, the jack drop before the friggin' lug nut even touched the threads.
Yeah, it wasn't even
I don't
close.
care. The I feel bad for Bubba lasted about 13 seconds, and I was like, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen. If you put like Benny Hill music
Oh,
over
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
Bubba just like wheel falls off, which is left front. I'm surprised he even fell off the car because normally those just
Those are
get
sucked
Oh,
up.
left
fender.
rear.
No, it was left
No,
front.
Left front.
left front.
Oh, left front. Yeah, yeah.
And then it's just like him driving down pit road and his tires just like, wait for me, I got little
Well,
legs.
I said it too. I said it in Discord. He is so lucky. The 1 in a billion chance that wheel hit the back of his car and stopped behind him, because you see him. He did the Christopher Bell thing from earlier this year. He pulled into the 19 pit, which I think it was NASCAR Chasm had the greatest tweet ever. He said the 19 crew should just show up with a pit sign that says whoever,
yeah.
because they seem to be the
Just
designated.
Toyota
on it.
here.
They seem to be the designated somebody else in a Toyota.
They
fucked
need a
up.
Toyota park. You know, the
Toyota parking
Toyota
only.
parking only.
Yeah.
So-
All
So-
others will be towed.
So you can see
will pit for food.
So you can see the panic in the 19 crew. He stops, and the crew guys are looking around like they look like they were almost going to grab one of their tires, which obviously doesn't work. I mean, you
Yeah.
can technically bolt it on, but who knows what their air pressure's at. Now you're have a set of 3, and then you hear, I think they had the audio. Someone was like, "It's behind the car! It's behind the car!" Like, if that thing doesn't hit his car and keeps going up pit road, they're gonna have to like run down to the 23 pit, get another tire.
Yeah.
It's gonna take forever.
Yeah.
So I mean, the sequence of events there, apparently, I think they said it on, was it DBC or it was one of the shows I listened to, that apparently James Small was watching the broadcast as this was happening, and I guess he said this to a reporter after the show or after the race or something, and he was like, "Yeah, I was watching it." He goes, "Oh, the left front fell off. Man, that sucks. He's probably gonna have to stop in somebody's box." And then he said he looked up from the monitor and Bubba's in their box. And he's like, "Oh shit, he's in our box!" Like,
He's here.
and I think DBC said it. They're like, imagine being Chase Briscoe. You're just out there after your pit stop riding around, and all of a sudden you're James Small on the radio. Change the tire. Change it. Put the tire in the car.
I'm on the
Flipping out
backstretch. What are you talking about?
Like, so I mean,
That worked out as good as it possibly could.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it did.
else
There
we
was, I mean, there was pit road
We had
issues.
Denny speeding? Did Denny speed
Yeah,
again?
Denny sped. They had 2 bad pit stops. Andy sped. Kyle Busch sped in sections 1 through 10.
Chase Elliott cut too close.
He cut the box.
cut the box, so he had
Seabell did as
penalties
well.
for that.
Seabell did.
Seabell did too.
I think
Most of our missed
Where
pit
did,
road at one point.
Hocevar
Yeah.
did miss pit road.
oh, did
Where'd the 23 end up?
Like 20
Who-
or high 20s, low 30s.
did Seabell
like 2
hit
laps
the
down.
box going into pit
28.
road?
Yeah, Seabell could
He like
was,
drifted
He got
over
fastest
it.
lap though.
he did. Seabell basically drifted, was gonna miss pit road, started sliding, and the back of the car hit the commitment
Clipped the
box. So
commitment
he
box.
got the commit. I mean, this has been a while since we've seen pit road be this much of a fucking. And it was penalties, it was miscues.
Yeah, it's like
Bad
everyone
pit
forgot how to
stops.
fucking pit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, What else can we say?
I loved this race.
I think it was awesome.
It still a little bit of a far cry from the Richmond of old, but it made me happy to watch a good Richmond race again because
It, like I said, this felt like the best, most natural
yes,
short track race we've had
Yeah.
in a while.
yep,
I agree, yeah.
But Richmond for years was one of my favorites. I honestly, if they can replicate this race, make the Richmond the cutoff race again. I mean, I love Daytona, but I miss the days of when Richmond was the cutoff race into the playoffs.
I would have
Yeah.
liked more, selfishly for some reasons, but if the 48 or the 12 were to catch the
Yes.
3 at the end,
It got kind of boring
to
the last.
see if they could have passed them.
Yeah, the last
Yeah.
40 or
Because
so
obviously
laps.
the 12, I mean, when they came out, they pitted 4 laps after him. Blaney had like a 6-second lead over Bowman, and he was like 8 or 9 behind the 3. And like he should have caught him with like 20 laps to go, they said.
Yeah,
Like he was going to catch him fast, and then Blaney just dropped like a rock. And Bowman, I mean, we could talk about the race manipulation all we want, but Bowman had a hard time catching Blaney. But once he did, he was still trajectory to pass the 3 or catch the 3 with like 6 to go.
he was taking
So
chunks out of
that
it.
would have been good. He was like 15 seconds behind him when he came off pit road, and he finished the race after getting stuck behind 10 lap cars, 2 seconds behind him.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
cutting chunks out of it. I think.
So I think it would have been really cool to see if he could have caught them,
Yep.
and then to see those two guys with how desperate each of them are, to see what kind of race we would have had there.
Yeah.
I just thought it was great to kind of like for years now. I mean, I remember. I think it was still the Gen 6 car. I think it was the first year we were doing the show. I remember me and the wife were camping, and it was the second Richmond race. It was a Saturday night race. I was all hyped. I remember it was on September 11th.
Yeah.
They had a big pre-race show.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I remember
that.
being so hyped to sit down and watch that race, and it was the most boring fucking like Richmond has been a snooze fest for 5 years, 6 years. Even at the end of the Gen 6 car it was
Yeah.
getting pretty. It wasn't what it used to be. This
Got very
felt,
conveyor
this
belty.
felt like Richmond of old. There was passing, there was fall off. There was some guys pissed at other guys. Like I thought
Yeah.
it was great. Also, and I know we have another one this week. More Saturday night races.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
it's
please.
awesome.
I forgot how much fun it is on Saturday to be doing whether you're doing like Norm said he was running errands. Kyle was digging a fucking hole to China. I was filling a dumpster full of shit. I mean, it
was
doesn't matter.
kayaking.
You're kayaking, but you're sitting there at 2:00 in the afternoon and you're like, all right, come like 7:00, we're gonna get some dinner going. I'm gonna settle in and just have a nice relaxing night, watch this race. That is so nice
Yeah.
to
it's
just
beautiful.
it's the best feeling in the world. And then you've got Sunday.
A full Sunday.
You got Sunday to do whatever the fuck you want. You're
Yep.
not sitting there going,
I
oh,
watched
man,
it in bed.
yeah. You're not sitting there going, oh man, on Sunday I'm doing something, so I either have to record the race and watch it later and not look
Yeah.
at my phone for the next
Yeah.
6 hours, or I have to cut what I'm doing
Dude,
short.
especially with what I was doing, digging, like you said, to
Yeah.
China. I finished like when the sun went down, so it was like 7:00. Go in, shower, order a couple pizzas.
Yep.
Go pick up the pizzas.
How great was that?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I let like the first 40 minutes play, picked up the pizzas, come back, got to skip through commercials, and
I
then
rem-
like second half of the race, like we finished eating dinner, took the dog out. I'm like, I'm just gonna watch the rest from the bed.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
it was
right.
cool
I
out,
re-
so I slid open
Yep.
the
It got nice out,
slider
yeah.
out. Oh, so
I
Oh,
remember
nice.
doing that like with my dad when I was a kid, like the Bristol night race, the Richmond night races.
Hell yeah.
You're doing stuff outside all day, whatever you're doing. You get done, you come inside, order some pizzas for delivery, fucking settle in, you have a hanging out. Like we
It was
don't
beautiful.
do that anymore, and I fucking hate it. And we
Yeah.
need to bring back more Saturday night races, and I'm so happy we get 2 of them in a row. Although I'm gonna,
I woke up in the morning on Sunday like so refreshed.
Yeah.
I'm like, watch the race. Like, I don't know. Now I have all day to keep
Yep.
digging shit.
Although I'm gonna piss everybody off this weekend, so we're going camping. It's me, my wife, my sister-in-law, and her fiance. I don't think they know that Saturday night is gonna be me in the camper watching the race.
Yeah, fuck them.
Sorry about your luck, boys. I'm
Your
going
camper,
inside.
fuck 'em.
Yeah, it's my camper.
Cool. Well, let's answer some questions, shall we?
Yeah, sure.
Let's have some fun. If you're in the chat, Scumbag already put it up there. Never mind. We will start with the Instagram. We will go to the bottom to Golf Country TDI, Mr. Jet Daily. Fast as O'Reilly's Xfinity Bush Auto Parts.
Ugh.
We already talked about that at nauseam. I love the brand. Gonna take some getting used to. Golf Country TDI as well. If Bubba bangs off a win in the first 3 to 4 races next series, he's winning the regular season.
Who said that?
What?
Yeah. If Bubba bangs off a win in the first 3 to 4 races next series, he's winning the regular season.
Who said that?
Jet.
Oh, well, good for Jet.
What?
I think Jed had a stroke.
That doesn't
Yeah,
even
I
make
think-
sense.
What are you building this information off?
Yeah, he's drunk.
He's Canadian. They're always drunk.
Durham WX095.
Ooh, that's a new name.
The Richmond, the tires used at Richmond will be the same tires used at Loudon. How we feel about that?
I hope so.
Pumped.
We just talked about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I fucking
That'll
hope so.
be fantastic.
They brought it up. I think Bianchi said it because we talked about it when I went to the tire test that
Right.
they had tried a bunch of stuff. Apparently, they had a set that bristled, that didn't lay rubber down, that just flaked off and like
Give me
exploded.
those.
Yeah,
I'll take those.
I guess they were like, "Nah, that's a little too much." But I
Nope.
guess they. I'm excited if this is the same tire they're bringing to Loudon. And Loudon, we talk about it. It's surface dependent. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's age surfaces really help. Loudon is not a young surface. They
No, it's
repaved that
not.
in the early 2000s, and I mean we see it when we go to the track. You can see how abrasive. It's not a Darlington.
Yeah, I
it's
can
not,
see it
It's
out
not
the
a,
windshield when I'm winning.
I fucking knew he was
Yep,
gonna
yep.
do.
I was gonna say I felt it.
I felt it coming. It's not
Yeah,
even.
Kyle,
fucking-
how would the,
You did for
how
once?
would the rubber compound compare to what you're used
Yeah.
to?
You really did, or are you just telling me that?
No, I fake it all the time. Actually,
All I'm saying is I don't know if I want a tire that randomly explodes that
No.
often at a track that has taken as many lives
Yeah,
as New
shit.
Hampshire.
good point.
Fair.
Like, do we want tires
fair.
exploding into 3? I
No.
don't think so.
No, but I think
That wall
if,
comes up
if we can get the same type of fall off that we had at Richmond at Loudon,
Yeah.
we are in for a good race.
That'd
Not
be
to
a good
mention, I was talking to my dad yesterday. I kind of loved that the people like Kyle Busch was doing it weird, but like SVG was making that high line work. So if we can go back
Yeah,
to like
can we
that,
talk about a top 15 again?
yes,
Charlotte
but-
and
but he
Richmond
doesn't
now.
deserve to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, fuck.
New Hampshire, what was that, like 2018?
No, that was like it was like 2 years ago with the next gen car when they started running the
They s-
fence, and we were like, "What the
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
fuck are
one
they?"
random
they
Gen
started to
6
diamond.
race, they were all of
No.
a sudden like all
No,
over
that
the
was
track.
Kyle Busch in the rain when he crashed.
No,
That-
but
he
there was
up
a
high.
year, I remember like Clint Boyer was in it, so it had to be pre like 2017.
Mm.
I don't
They were
remember that.
like 2-3 wide at New Hampshire.
Well,
for
I
some reason.
remember it was like 2 years ago with the next gen car when
Yeah.
we were all sitting in the stands, and then like I think Blaney went up there,
Yeah.
and then somebody else went
Chase
up there,
Elliott
and
started
Chase started
They
running like
started like the diamond.
not even the diamond.
Yeah.
They were like running the Homestead line, and we
Yeah,
were all
it's
in the stands
weird.
like, what are they
Like,
doing?
I've never seen
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
So I'm very excited to see what this tire does
Yeah.
allowed.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Sam Valley 95.
Doesn't matter. Seatbelt's going to win anyway.
As a pair.
Totally
Yeah,
not.
right. First one. I like this one. What do you put on a hamburger?
Cheese.
Let's come back.
Ketchup. Ketchup and bacon.
I mean,
Well,
bacon,
cheese too, but, like-
ketchup, and grilled onions.
Yeah, I don't like the 60 things on my cheeseburger where you can't like bite it. It's just
Yeah.
When you go to the restaurant, it's this
Yeah,
tall, and you're
like-
like, what do I
Yeah.
even do with
it's
this?
held
Yeah.
together with
Yeah,
like
big
skewers.
burgers should be wide, not tall.
Yes.
Write that down.
Smart. Woodstock Brewery. I don't know if they still do it. They used to have I think it was a food challenge. It was Death by Burger.
Yeah,
and-
it's still there.
but when you get it, it's like the size of a pie.
Yeah.
But it's still like that. You can still eat it. It's not tall. It's like this big around.
Yeah.
It's like I remember being like
I've
that.
toyed
Makes
with
sense.
the idea of it
Yeah,
a
I
few
want to
times.
deconstruct my burger. And
Yeah.
Eat it.
When I go to Five Guys and the build your own burger thing, I do a little bacon cheeseburger because I'm a single patty guy.
Same.
Dan and I have this conversation.
Yep.
Don't do the double patty thing on a smash burger. I'll make an
Yeah.
exception. Don't
I mean,
do the
Five
big
Guys are
burgers.
smash burgers.
Yeah.
I consider those.
Yeah,
smash
but
burgers.
I'm still
Thin burgers.
I'd rather two. It's a ratio thing for me.
Yeah.
Dan's with me.
I'm
oh, do you
with
do
you.
2 burgers?
Yeah.
2 singles? Oh, I got you.
Well, not usually at Five Guys because I don't want to remortgage the house. But
Yeah.
You're good for it.
shit's fucking expensive. But anyway,
The one time a year anyone can afford to go to Five Guys.
Yeah.
yeah,
You splurge.
We're going out for a nice meal tonight, honey. Put your best on.
Yeah, me and
Five
Kyle
Guys.
talked about this like
$75.
10 years straight about how you have to
Love it.
take out,
Love
refinance your
Five
house
Guys.
for a
And
bag of fries.
Yeah, if you
and
don't like Five Guys,
cheeseburger.
fight me. You're wrong.
I don't.
You don't
It's
count.
aight.
I know.
So
I know.
my
count.
order is a little bacon cheeseburger. So obviously bacon. I put lettuce, onions, fresh jalapenos, and barbecue sauce.
There you go.
Yeah,
I
just-
will. I also like the shoestring like onion rings, like
Yep.
the really thin onion
Yep.
rings.
Yep.
Toss a couple of those bad boys on there too. But yeah, I'm more in like that's usually what you see is like a cowboy burger
Yeah.
or a spicy barbecue bacon burger or something along those
Yeah, I
lines.
can go for
And
like a
my
rodeo
thing.
burger from like Burger King.
Dude, that's my order every time.
Not a massive barbecue fan.
It's gotta be done right.
Yeah.
I like it with jalapenos.
No,
like
that's
a
like
spicy
secretly good barbecue sauce, which who knows what it's actually made of? McDonald's.
Yeah, they're dead to me though.
Yeah.
All right, Sam Valley 95. Yeah, we were talking about it in the Discord. I averaged 3 visits of McDonald's a month over the past like 4 years, according to mine and my wife's app. I haven't been back once since they tried to serve me salmonella. Fuck
the
all
one
of
food
you.
they actually cook.
Yeah.
Tried to kill Kyle.
Yep. Sand Valley 95 again. What track do you want to see the All-Star race at?
Anywhere
We
but Dover.
talked about that too, actually.
Yo,
Honestly,
Texas World.
someone brought up a good point. Someone brought up a good point. Nashville.
so that was what I was going to say.
Norm's been saying that for like
I've
2
been
years.
on
Like
that
even Nashville Super
soapbox.
Speedway.
Oh yeah.
Even the Nashville we already go to has lights. Is that an SMI? I don't think it's owned by
It's
SMI,
far
but don't they?
away though.
But it's a good market.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Look, but look at the things you could do for like an all-star.
Oh my
weekend in
God!
Yeah.
Nashville.
Yeah,
But
imagine,
that's the-
imagine
Holy
All
shit.
Star Thursday on Broadway, and you got
Well,
fucking
that's what I've
driver
been saying.
appearances
Yeah.
at the
Right.
bars and shit. Like,
But the
Nashville-
drive the haulers down Broadway and shut the place
the
down.
Super
Yeah.
Speedway
You
is
got-
like a ways from actual Nashville, though, isn't it?
it is
Like a half
It-
hour.
Nah, it's like a half hour outside of town.
Okay.
Yeah,
give
you
or
have
take.
Ross Chastain parked outside of Tootsie's. Like,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
literally, imagine that. So I remember that. Just,
Suarez can get a job.
that just brought
Suarez
me
is
way
on
back.
O'Reilly's.
that just wow, time warp. They used to do that in Loudon.
Yeah.
The race week. What the hell was it called? They shut down Main Street in Concord, and they would have like show cars out there. That's literally where we had this conversation, like when you talked after you won this stupid trophy about how your dad wished he put you in cars.
Yeah.
That was where I sat in a mini cup car, and my mom wanted to do it, and my dad was like, "I don't have time for that." But like, it
I
was
did
there.
that at
They had a whole
Sugar Hill
setup. It was
Speedway.
called like Racing Heat or something, but it was like Wednesday night of the July race, and they shut down the main drag of Concord and had like drivers there, show cars. It was awesome. Like imagine that on
Remember-
fucking,
Bring back the
imagine,
old days.
Imagine that on fucking Broadway in Nashville. That'd be
Yeah, that'd be
insane.
missed
Remember a couple
opportunities.
years ago when Rutledge Wood was randomly walking down like Elm Street in Manchester
Yeah, because
one
they,
night?
they didn't want him to go to the
and he was
track.
just like, damn, this guy's got a nice Tundra. I was like, Rutledge, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, they didn't want to let him at the track. So
I'll see you at
Norm driving
McGarvey's.
Pepper cuts grass with the next one.
Oh, God.
Good to see a blue collar team get a win.
Yeah.
listen, it's tough on those blue collar boys.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they don't have a lot of money. L98 Jake with a pair. A green series that doesn't match the color scheme NASCAR logo redesign soon?
Well, there's no
wasn't a
there's no
purple. They
purple
got
in it
rid of the
either.
purple.
Yeah, there's no purple in it.
Purple is the one color
It
they got
used
rid
to
of on
be.
the NASCAR
Oh,
logo.
true. Yep. Bring this
Yeah.
logo back, please.
Yeah, please.
I like that
No,
one
I
better.
love the new one.
I like the new one a lot, but I like that one more a lot.
Yeah.
No, green. They're going for Christmas colors: red, green, and white.
We're racing
That's
to
a good
Christmas, boys. We're Homestead finale, Christmas
All-Star
Day.
race, December 25th.
Homestead finale,
That
Christmas
being
Day.
said, what they said on DBC was they would try to they think that they don't want to bring them to Nashville Super Speedway to draw more attention to Nashville Fairgrounds.
Yeah.
To like, hey, we could have the All-Star race here, which I am all on board with. I've been saying this for like 3 years. I
Yep.
want
Yeah.
NASCAR in Nashville for the All-Star race at the fairgrounds.
Downriver Diecast with a couple. Is there anything you're looking forward to about next season? Homestead Championship race.
Yeah, schedule changes.
San Diego.
I'm intrigued. Yeah, San Diego. I'm very intrigued because we don't. Obviously, this is more of a personal thing, but when the hell are we going to races? Because when's Pocono going to be?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta.
We don't know shit yet.
There's
Our
rumors.
annual trips.
Obviously, one of the big rumors is that
Revival Motoring
yeah,
in
I
the
saw
chat.
that.
5 guys is the
that
best.
was 10
yeah.
minutes ago.
Yeah, thanks. Come back
You want me to read them off for you?
Yes.
Oh,
if it's worth it.
Well, he can't
Celebrity.
read good.
I'm learning.
But there's been a lot of talk that Loudon's getting the Watkins Glen treatment from last year. Like you get a playoff
That's
race
fine.
1 year and then you're gone, which I'm okay with. I
we
mean,
still got one.
I want
as
it
long as
to.
they're not gone from the schedule.
No, that's never going to happen. I hope, please.
According to Freddie, it's
Well, fuck Freddie.
That's never gonna happen because New Hampshire was packed.
And you take away. We've said it before. We're the only thing in New England.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
and this is a big market up here. So
The next track is 8 hours from
NASCAR
here.
to Stafford.
okay, that I'm okay with.
Pocono is probably the closest track. to
It
here.
is. Pocono's the
And
closest
it's
track.
6.5 hours.
Yep.
That's closer than Watkins Glen.
Watkins
Oh
Glen.
yeah, by a
Watkins.
lot.
Yeah.
No, I looked
Watkins
it up
Glen's
'cause-
like 8.5 from here.
No, I looked. Blocka was asking during Watkins Glen week, and I think from my house it was like 7.5.
No one asked about you. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
What about from your new house, Dan?
probably
It's probably
probably like
closer.
8.
Well, track from the track to track. Which one's closer? From New Hampshire Motor Speedway to Pocono, New Hampshire Motor Speedway to Watkins Glen.
Watkins Glen is 6 hours and 20 minutes.
From here.
Yep.
Okay,
No,
that's
fr-
not what
check,
he said.
Check from New Hampshire Motor Speedway, from track to track, because that's kind of more important. Good question. Look that up.
Looking.
But I'm excited for that. I want to, but that's what I'm worried about is like when are we going? You
Yeah.
know, because obviously Pocono's not going to be on the same date because that's San Diego this year.
Right. And if it's
So-
too close to San Diego, that screws my plans.
Now, one of the things I was interested in,
He's got it.
New Hampshire to Watkins Glen is 6 hours and 26 minutes.
that's
Okay.
not bad.
No, not bad at all.
That's a lot shorter than I thought it was.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing Pocono.
It's going to be like a 3-minute difference.
Yeah, it's not much.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun, dun.
drum roll.
It's about 30-minute difference.
Okay.
Which one
Yeah.
longer?
Watkins Glen.
Glen by 30
So
minutes.
Pocono is closer.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Pocono, we do in about 5.5 from you.
Yeah.
In New Hampshire,
Yeah.
you got to think
Makes
is
sense.
an hour
So-
north of you.
I did see something interesting today about the schedule, and we know we already talked about this, but this made me have a little hope. They take Loudon out of the playoffs to put Homestead into the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
When is Homestead?
Early.
Like May? Well, this
Yeah.
year it was super early. I am down for a May or a spring Loudon race because I used to go up there
Risky.
back in the day. They used to have a triple header weekend. It was the Bush Series, Bush North, and Modifieds. They would go in like
The O'Reilly.
They would go in like mid-May.
Right.
And it was awesome. It was such a nice, like, kind of like today was, like 70 degrees, dry, not humid. Like,
That'd be cool.
that'd be,
And
I'm-
especially the fact that it is a rain tired track now and
Yeah.
did a damn good job. It's like, why not put it in the spring?
dude, that'd be sick. Like,
That'd be
imagine having
badass.
Loudon that
I like
early in
that.
the year. That'd be cool as hell.
Mount Rushmore of must watch races on TV. Like-
500.
98, 500.
No. Oh, I think he just
Oh.
means like
Like
races,
races
to watch.
in general, yeah.
So 500,
600.
600,
Southern 500.
Southern 500.
Yep.
And Uno Mas championship race, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah, it used to be the Bristol Night Race, but not
Cutoff
anymore.
races. Just put any cutoff races because you get to
Yeah.
watch the live tickers.
Yeah.
It's not like if you're at a cutoff race and you have the headset on, you're,
You're
not
not
going to get the
getting-
live
yeah.
updates as much. And I don't give a shit what they say. They use the NASCAR at Tracks app.
sucks.
It sucks butts when you're there. It's not
Yeah.
going to work. So if you want live updates,
The only place it works is at Daytona because they have the greatest Wi-Fi of all time.
you don't even need your headset because you have the mics right behind your head. It's amazing.
Remember I borrowed your scanner
you
for
didn't
the
even use it.
500? I never used it because
Yeah.
we found a spot.
Good thing because it wouldn't have worked.
We I could have warned you. We had a TV in front of us and we could hear everything.
Yeah.
We didn't need it, but yeah, I agree. TV, like, I didn't even think of it how you were looking at it. Like, it's better TV experience
Right.
for probably cutoff race. But
Anything
just,
that Prime has.
but just for overall, like, I loved going to the 500. I mean, I still think I liked going more than watching it on TV, but you got to watch that. That's the best. Coke 600. I don't know if you could pay me to. I mean, I want to go to the 600, but that's a long fucking night sitting in those
It is a long
stands.
night.
That's a long night.
And last but not least for the Instagram, favorite band to always put on during a car ride.
I have like 40.
Oh man, my collection is too
Yeah.
eclectic to
Same.
pick one.
I can't even.
What songs? Or
No,
playlists?
Band.
Oh, I don't have a.
I'm also not a big band guy.
Yeah, you're a beepity boopity
give me
boppity
a
guy.
give me a big booty mix,
Hell yeah, those
Hell
are good.
yes.
'Cause those
Dude,
are
you've
like-
been sending those to me for 10 years.
dude. I started like what number 11? They're on 26 now.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me,
This
it,
11 seems even high.
it
Like you've been
literally-
at those
True.
for a
It could've been
decade
like, Could be like
plus.
7.
it legit depends on the minute.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
mood am I in? It might be classic rock. It might be Taylor Swift. It might be emo. It might be fucking NWA.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm all over the fucking place.
most recently that Mexican OT and Big X the Plug.
I was
have been
literally
Yeah.
on
the other-
my like.
Did you listen to
repeats.
Mexican OT's new album?
Not yet, not the full thing.
Friday.
It released on Thursday or Friday.
No, I haven't.
I got to the gym like in the first thing in the morning and it popped up on my Spotify at 5 a.m. I was like, sick.
That shit amps
Dude,
me up.
It's good.
Friday. It was nice out. I was in a mood, put the windows down, cruising home from work, Big X the Plug.
Oh,
Like,
dude.
I don't even
Hell
know
yeah.
I don't even know why I was in that
Um,
mood. I was just in that mood. And then and then that
Windows-
faded into Paul Wall.
Hell yeah.
And I was just listening to Paul Wall and Mike Jones the rest of the ride home. Like,
Windows down cruising. And if you want to play that music loud, Suicide Boys.
great. But
For
then
whatever
everyone,
reason,
everyone
that is
questions
just
it.
like
But then
summer
everyone questions
cranked.
if you're okay.
New album, fire.
Is it? I haven't listened
I haven't
to it.
listened to any of
Yeah.
it. I will say
Whole thing front to back.
yesterday I drove my sister and my niece to the Cracker Barrel. Love that place. And my sister was like, "Oh, I went to a silent disco last
Oh,
night."
those are fun.
Blast.
And she was like, I'm like, well, they play.
Never
like,
been to one of those.
You have the headphones and stuff. She goes, one of them did like this kind of house music, another kind of random house music, like just club music.
Yeah.
And then one had like house music mixed with like old songs.
Yeah.
And I was like, shut up.
Moonlight?
Moonlight.
Yep.
Moonlight. And I just like this. And I just started blasting Moonlight. And I was just like,
This is awesome.
Yeah, I've
That's
never been
awesome.
to one of those, but I've always kind of been intrigued by
Oh,
them.
dude, it's
I
so
think
Good
they're
time.
super corny.
It's a good
I
time.
do think they're corny, but I still want to go experience it.
I thought so too, but Tammy and I did it in St. Lucia, and it's cool because there's 2 different DJs, so you can like swap between channels. So like, say like, for instance, like it was like green and red. So like I'm on green, like jamming, but then you see everybody else on red having a good time. I'm like, oh fuck,
Switching channels.
what's
Yeah.
over here? You switch over there, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, all right, this is a good sound. And you switch back and forth. It's actually really fun.
What do we got in the disco? Anything?
Discord, I actually
What's
have
up, Hondo?
I have enlisted the help of some of our listeners to go back to putting a picture. So because I missed some questions last week and I was
Okay.
like, I didn't scroll up far enough. Joe Spinelli, I think I'm going to read the non-podcast version.
So real quick
Oh God.
disclaimer, because a couple people have done it in the past couple weeks. We love FMKs. Don't do real people.
Yeah, I deleted all that.
Yep.
If you want FMK cartoon characters or who's your favorite guest star on How I Met Your Mother, cool, go for it. But like people in the Discord is funny, but might hurt some feelings. Definitely don't do real people and definitely don't do drivers' wives.
Yeah, it's weird.
Just leave that stuff out of it. It's FMKs are fun. Hot dogs, burgers, or beers, whatever, but
Yeah.
let's try to keep people out of it.
Yeah, leave that
Beers.
to like a group
Just
chat.
disclaimer, no one's in
I
trouble.
would kill off burgers.
I'm going to marry beers.
I'd kill beer.
Yeah.
First thing.
Richmond Race Week. What will RCR do to be in the news this week? Win.
Win apparently.
Mm-hmm.
He posted that obviously
Yeah.
before.
Or
That
win,
was on like Tuesday.
win or wreck half the field.
Yep. Joe Spinelli again with an aforementioned FMK. Tires at Richmond 2025, tires at Bristol 2024 spring, or option tires?
Marrying the Bristol one because that was awesome. I will fuck the Richmond one just now because that was almost as awesome. And then I guess option tire.
I'm with you.
Kill off.
I'm just
you
going to
said it.
flip the first two. I'm going to marry this package. Fuck Bristol. Kill Phoenix. Option bullshit. Options are gimmicky. And the tires exploding. I couldn't do that every week.
Actually, I will marry the tire package, fuck the option tire, and then kill Bristol.
Wow. All right. From Nate Dogg, who he's actually asking us questions. He had to take time off of asking Corey LaJoy questions because I'm pretty sure he has gotten called out like 3 times.
Nathan
Yeah.
Danforth.
Nathan Danforth has gotten like 3 questions answered on Stacking Pennies. So, remember where you came from, brother. Love you. If you could choose any current sponsor in the Cup Series to be the title sponsor for the Xfinity Series, what would you choose?
Bush.
Chumba Casino.
Okay, the easy answer is Bush,
Bush.
but that's the easy answer. What else you got?
WeatherTech.
Castrol.
Ooh, I can fuck with WeatherTech.
I could fuck with Castrol.
WeatherTech, I feel like don't they sponsor IMSA?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're the
Yeah,
WeatherTech
like
IMSA.
series.
Yep. Yep.
But
I
it's
feel like
made in
that would get
America
confusing.
by Americans in America.
God, are you a WeatherTech commercial? Jesus
Have
Christ.
you seen
Dude,
his truck
have you
outside?
seen my?
I know,
I have
I
every
know.
single WeatherTech thing they
That
ever
was
make.
a rhetorical question.
Is this only for the Grand National Series?
This is for the Xfinity
Yes.
Series.
Because
yes.
Castrol Cup Series just rings
Ooh,
off
that
the
rings
tongue.
nice.
Oh, yeah, it
That's
does.
nice.
Oh,
You are
Grand
literally.
National
Did you see the
Series.
WeatherTech commercial during the race where they had to put the masks on because Dad bought stinky foreign mats?
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
what the hell is this
Yeah, that was
commercial?
ridiculous.
WeatherTech's a good one. Like I said, it's just the fact that it sponsors another series.
I'm like,
Like the Goodyear Grand National Series would be cool.
I like what Norm said earlier. The Zin,
Yeah, the
the
Zin series.
Zin series.
That's the modern Winston
Winston.
series.
Yeah.
It really is. Holy shit.
Well, you were talking about like we got Craftsman, bring back the Bush series. I'm like Zin Cup series. It's the modern
It's
Winston,
the modern Winston.
the Jewel
The
Cup
Joe's. I'm
series.
trying to remember the name. The Jewel Cup series. Yeah, I'm honestly. Yeah, you're right. As much as I said I wanted to hear other ones, Bush is really the one and
That or,
only
like,
answer.
The Grizzly series because that would just sound fun, like the Grizzly Grand National series.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I do like that too. Trying to think. Problem is everybody runs so many goddamn sponsors.
I'm going through
now.
the paint scheme
I wish-
highlight thing that
wish
I
I
made.
would've-
the
Still
Leaf
get
Filter
See if there's
series,
anybody-
The
just
Leaf.
sponsored by
Dude.
Matt Collick.
Old El Paso.
Hell yeah.
The Old El Paso
The
series.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch series.
Somebody's gonna be pissed when we're not going back to Mexico this
the
year.
Kroger series, but they changed the name.
They
every
change
single
the
week.
name every week. The
Kleenex.
That's evil, Steve. Time out for that one. I hate it.
This week we're watching the Charmin Cup series. Next week it's the Crest Cup series.
After that,
Oh, that's
Colgate
good.
301.
That's fucking
Dude,
great.
Beefaroo, baby. Beefaroo series.
Ooh.
Where's the beef series?
All American Beer Xfinity. All American Beer series.
King's Hawaiian.
Dude, the Sendero Grand National series.
Nice.
Oh, all right.
Hold
Andy's,
on.
Andy's
Hold on.
frozen custard
Active
series.
Xfinity sponsor, the Lucis
Lucis
Fast
Fast.
series.
We're not really active.
Scumbag.
It's
Dude,
been almost a
Margaritaville.
year.
Huh?
Margaritaville and C Series.
Get out. Get out.
He's dead.
He's
let it
dead.
go.
All right, that's it.
The NASCAR Grand National Series. NASCAR just sponsors it. We don't know what to
and
do here.
Blanca, did we call out RCR a week early? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
we did. Cool.
YouTube, I think there was only one or two. Sam Valley, have any of you been to the summer Daytona race?
No.
I
Nope.
have. I went to the Pepsi 400 in 2000, which was actually sick because I think earlier this year there was that they found someone like uploaded a bunch of footage like from the garage that night after
Mhm.
the race. It was sick. I was like, I'm there somewhere.
It's awesome.
I sat on the backstretch, which those grandstands no longer exist. I remember
RIP.
being annoyed as a was I 12? Because nobody sat down the entire race.
Oh,
Like the entire race, we stood. I remember standing on the chair because if I stood on the ground, I couldn't fucking see anything. The entire race, nobody sat down. 400
that's
fucking
awesome.
miles of standing.
That's terrible.
that's awful.
I mean,
That's
obviously,
back in the day when they actually used to go full throttle.
yes.
Oh.
It was also that was the last race I think before because the Talladega race that Dale won, his last win was the first race with the roof blades.
Yep.
So that was the last race of whatever package they had before that that was terrible. I think Jeff Burton led or Dale Jarrett or Jeff Burton led like every lap. It was the one wreck happened on the front stretch,
Yeah.
and I could see through the buildings, and all I saw was smoke, and then I saw the 5-car spin by, and I was like, no! Like, I was pissed.
My boy.
But that was, I would go back. The Daytona at night was unbelievable.
Oh,
we
yeah.
saw it during the duels and actually the end of the 500
Oh, it
that,
was
that
a
we went
blast.
to.
Yeah.
And like we said, when you're at the track, the fuel saving stuff doesn't bother
Does not matter.
because it looks sick as hell. On TV, they make it pretty
Yeah.
apparent how
Well,
slow they're going.
It's also on TV and when you're sitting there on your phone looking at Twitter and everyone's like, they're all on
Yeah.
it
We are
50%.
gonna see
when
a
you're
lot
in
of-
it, when you're in it,
You can't tell.
We're going to see a lot of desperation this weekend. And I also just thought of the best sponsor for the Grand National Series, the All American. In honor of the Hulkster.
literally fucking said that, did
Yeah,
I
you
not?
did. Yeah, you
Yeah,
did.
you
say
did.
that.
Damn it.
I
Yeah.
fucking said that.
Yeah.
Dan beat me to it. I must kill him.
On that note,
Please do. Corey Scothen said he's looking at going to the 600 next year. Hell yeah. I would love to, but then that would interfere with my being on the boat all weekend for Memorial Day weekend plans.
Yeah.
Corey Scothen also said he has 2 weddings to go to on the same day. Don't know how you do that.
I did that.
I would drive off.
I went to Hutchie's wedding and then another one of my buddies' weddings. Same day. It was awful.
Really?
Sounds awful.
We kind of bounced back and forth. And then
Hutchie's wedding was awesome.
Hondo. What y'all know about those Texas rappers? Lots.
Yeah.
Don't know any
Funny.
of them.
Kyle has grills
Yeah.
made by the person that makes Paul Wall's grills, right?
Made by Paul Wall's
Made
company.
by Paul
Paul
Wall.
Wall's
Yeah.
company.
It's Johnny Dang and Co., the small Asian dude that
Yep.
makes all the grills. Him and Paul Wall are partners.
collabing.
Yeah, but
Dude,
it's Johnny
that man,
Dang.
by
Did
the
they
way,
make
made
Austin
both my
Dillon's
sets.
as well?
Oh
or-
my God, his veneers.
Yeah.
I wanted to send this to you the other day. Speaking of Paul Wall, that man has aged like a fine wine.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
I saw one of those videos, the "Who are you and what do you do and what do you drive" videos, but it was
Yeah.
Paul Wall. He just looks like.
and you didn't send that one to me?
I forgot.
Was it his red Cadillac?
No, he didn't even have a. I think it was more like it. It didn't have anything to do with the cars. It was just like, "Who are you and what do you
Yeah.
do?" He was like at an event. Obviously, they knew who he was. Like it's one of those videos. But he now looks he looks like the cool neighbor you have that like throws barbecues every weekend. Like
I think that's exactly what he is.
literally what he looks like. And
Yeah.
I'm like, and he's the nicest dude in the world.
It really is.
That's on the list of people I want to meet.
Hell yeah. On that note, it's Paul Wall, baby. The Iceman Paul Wall. Got my mouth
Still
looking something
tipping.
like a disco ball.
Still
Still
tipping.
tipping.
That's
Paul
Mike
Wall?
Jones. But he is in the song.
He is in the song.
I'll give you that one. Big shouts to
They all-
Houston
they
rappers because
collabed.
they're all awesome.
They collabed on so
R.I.P.
much shit
Swisha House.
that I forget
Yeah,
whose
right.
song is which because they're all on each other's songs.
Yeah. Yeah. Lil Flip back in the day. All those guys.
Who?
Lil Flip?
Who?
No, that's Mike
That's
Jones.
Mike
I know.
Jones.
That's why
Yeah.
I'm just
You're ruining it.
281
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Still, I cannot
Hit Mike
remember
Jones
any,
up on the low because Mike,
Mike Jones is about to blow. Literally can remember like 4 phone numbers, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
I remember
8675309.
that one. My
Jenny.
wife's.
You see Hondo grew up a mile away from Swisha House Records.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, that's sick. I literally remember the house I grew up in that my dad still has, my wife's cell phone that she's had since we started dating, Mike Jones, and
Yeah. All right.
fucking
None
that
of this
one.
needs to be on the show.
JG Wentworth.
Now we're just.
It doesn't. I remember JG Wentworth and
Yeah.
1877 Cars for
Also-
Kids.
All right.
Worth mentioning.
Now we're just blabbing.
I think Pro returns this week.
Oh, fuck, does it?
Kyle, dust that thing off. I got to make us paint schemes.
Fuck, does it?
It's the grand return of Hondo Longmire.
He coming back.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Shit,
so,
that's
Steve,
Wednesday.
you should
Oh,
have bought
fuck,
a
I'll be
computer,
gone.
you dumb bitch.
Shit,
You not wrong?
I'm gonna miss the first race. I'm gonna miss
Is it
probably.
this Wednesday?
Yeah, I believe. I think
I
it's
got
the
kicked out of
20th.
the Disco.
Yeah, because usually an activity they'll clean up at the end of every season.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna miss the first race and then probably a couple other ones
Okay.
because I'll be mid
Anyway,
move.
all right, we're gonna wrap this thing up because we
Why
just
are
keep
you
talking
so-
for no reason.
Oh, it's about to be 2 hours. Kyle's going,
No.
2 hours.
Yeah,
Suck
because
it,
we're
Kyle.
making up just uselessness.
That's I
for no one to
like
listen to.
watching you squirm.
Before we sign off,
I'm a buddy of
follow
Brand.
us everywhere at
LoosesFast_pod on Twitter and Instagram, and the Loosest Fast podcast on YouTube. We are tantalizingly close.
yeah,
I think we're at like 191 last time I checked.
crazy.
Tantalizingly close to a number that means
Absolutely,
absolutely nothing, but it looks.
Go
it
get your
feels
merch
better.
at loosestfastpodcast.com.
Yeah.
Whole
We got
new
some
summer,
bangers.
Big merch drop.
whole new summer drop. Go check it out. There are some
A whole bunch of orders have
banger
already come through.
shirts.
So shouts out to everybody. All of those are in production now.
Hell yeah.
I'm Kyle Belcher,
Dan Walker.
Norm Peltier.
Scumbag, see?
and we'll see how things shake out after Daytona. Later.
Bye.
Bye, bitch.